Hey, my dudes. Hey, my dudes. In the afternoon, we are playing Wuthering Waves. Now we are hopping into Genshin Impact. We're playing it all together. And yes, I just took a bath. I didn't just woke up. That's why I look clean. Is that a word? Pleased to meet you. My name is Salad Artist 13. You can call me Sui, or you can call me by my real name as Bayu, or you can call me Salad. Alright. Let's capture our game and begin new. I have iced tea. I'm currently snacking on some meatballs. Just enjoying my lovely weekend. I'm gonna sleep early today. I'm not gonna sleep at 6 a.m., 9 a.m. So that's gonna be great. So the story is I passed out like 2 p.m. because my sleep schedule have been fucked for at least like a week or so. Makan bang, makan. Halo, halo. Apa kabar kalian semua? Halo juga viewer Anjay. Halo, halo, halo. Thank you udah datang ya. Hari ini kita bakal lanjut quest Luna 4 dari Genshin Impact ya. Mana tuh ya? Yang ini ya. Oke. Kita fokus mode biar nggak kedistraksi dulu. Maghrib bang, di Bali udah jam 7.30. Plus aku tidak sholat karena beda server. Anjay. Silakan yang mau beribadah ya. Bagus kalian tuh mengingatkan diri sendiri untuk ibadah. Soalnya saya punya temen yang ABCDEFG gak makan babi, tapi yang lainnya gas. Ya begitulah. Karena meme lagi market kayak gitu ya. Baik Mas Wi, nyelesain tadi malam kurang lebih. Kalau cepet itu 3 jam 30 menit. Tap-tap doang. Oh. Kalau misalnya biarin story-nya play kayaknya sekitar 4 jam berarti ya. Kirain lagi PMS. Enggak.
Yep, all ready. How about you two? Green and good to go?
Green and good to go?
Ready.
Haha, feeling nervous? Don't blame you.
Hai Bang Sui, halo. Apa kabar kalian semua?
Okay, so some time ago, Columbina was ambushed by the doctor. It all happened pretty fast, and the last thing you saw was her vanishing into the moon's reflection.
Yes, though at the time, all that the rest of us saw was the doctor using some kind of power. The next moment, Columbina had disappeared, and you were falling into the sea.
Penasaran Act 7, Act 8 berapa jam questnya? Soalnya size Archon kali ini 600-an MB. Biasanya berapa MB? Betulnya kumis makin tebel bang.
The Frost Moon Scions consider it our duty to rescue the Moon Goddess. I wasn't expecting so many others to come to our aid.
Tidur seharian,
so I want you to know
bagus.
that you have our
Biar nanti
utmost
Senin
gratitude.
Semangat beraktivitas lagi.
Well,
Yang
first
sekolah
things
lagi,
first.
zaman sekolah lagi kan?
Wait.
Someone's here. We heard your footsteps, although...
You've been here for a while now. I take it you followed the traveler, but I don't sense any ill intent in you.
Come on.
Baca Columbina bang, udah dapat aku Columbina sama sign-nya di stream sebelumnya.
I figured it wouldn't take you long to notice me. I come bearing news from my lady, the knave.
Oh,
Dottore went through the motions of returning to Snezhnaya, but it was obviously a facade. However, he has not returned to the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, nor has he made an appearance in Nasha Town.
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north. I always wondered why he applied for his own private pad. He was planning this all along.
Tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend...
sampai Ulang lagi dong. Tapi ini sempat DC kan? Weekend tamatin map Genshin yang baru sampai 100%. Gila. Udah kah? Udah kamu 100% Elda? Gila. Buat Zibai?
Looks like the gang's all here.
Zibai most likely aku
already.
bakal ambil
How about
karena
you
itu
two?
main
Green
DPS.
and good to go?
Jadi aku bakal nabung Primo Games lagi, tapi most likely nggak bakal bisa ambil signature-nya sadly.
Great. Let's get
Udah
great.
gila.
Well, first things first.
What?
Someone's here.
Ngulang kok.
We
Tiba-tiba
heard
reconnect.
your footsteps.
Inilah
Oh,
jeleknya
it's
kalau
been
nggak
here for a
kagak ada
while.
skip button ya. Aku garapinnya juga gitu connecting server. Oh berarti bukan aku doang ya. Lagian aku dari awal main Genshin tuh kayak komplain mulu kan. Pingnya 160 jir. Gak bisa quick swap. Kalau kayak WoW tuh kan pingnya mentok-mentok 20, 30 sampai 60 gitu masih bisa quick swap.
Nice of Columbina's two best friends to think of us. We appreciate the heads up. Our sincere thanks to the Fatui for your aid.
Lady Damselette may have
Tadi
left
itu
our
es teh, sekarang
organization,
es jeruk.
but at least some of her colleagues remain genuinely concerned for her well-being.
Dengan dua minuman
Not
ini
to
walaupun
mention that
manis,
the doctor's increasingly
setidaknya
cryptic
weekend
conduct
aku
gives us great
berasa
cause for
spesial.
alarm.
Anjay, soalnya
We have crossed
minggu
swords
kebelakang
many
minum
times
air putih mulu.
before, but it's not personal. We're just on different sides.
Aku juga
We
semua
don't
map
lack humanity.
Not Cry udah
And so, as
100%
fellow friends
gila.
of Lady Damselette, it's only
Itu
right
kamu
that you
pakai
should be in
guide
the
atau
know
kamu
about
main
this.
seharian itu?
Kalau
pakai guide, oke lah. Bisa mempersingkat waktu. Kalau misalnya
I'll leave the map here
YOLO
with you.
roaming free roaming
If
itu
you do
kayaknya
decide to head to the
mati-matian gak sih
research
nyarinya?
center, please proceed with caution.
Halo Mas
And
Yale
remember,
Fluffy, apa kabar?
at least while you're in Nodcry,
Ini
Lady
WUA punya
Arlecchino's
pusat di
subordinates
server
are your
Singapura. Nah,
comrades if
Hoya
you want
pusat
them to
servernya di
be.
Cina jauh. Oh.
This is very accommodating of you. We can't thank you enough.
just doing my duty. I shall
Hati-hati
take my
Blood
leave
Sugar
now.
Rush.
If you need us,
Nggak terlalu
you'll find
manis
us at
sih.
the
Untungnya
Experimental
aku
Design
minta
Bureau.
gulanya seperempat aja. Map baru aku udah beres 2 akun.
The doctors left
Gila.
the Experimental Design Bureau and headed to some research center up north.
Jujur, exploration-nya Notcry itu aku benar-benar cicil pelan-pelan karena kayak game gabut banget Genshin sumpah. Bisa 4, gila. Udah langganan ya tiap patch ya, mantap juga.
Behind the scenes, he may even be working against her.
Semangat.
Whatever his motives, we know that he's decisive and incredibly ruthless.
Antrian lagi banyak.
Facing him unprepared would be a
On
recipe
demand ya
for
ternyata ya.
disaster.
Karir sebagai
At this
joki
stage, it's
Genshin.
difficult to predict his next steps. I suggest
Pasti yang kamu
split into
jokiin
2
semua
groups. We
akunnya
need some
C6
people to
semua
stay
yang
behind
ngerinya.
and guard Nasha Town.
Well, as much as I'd love to help,
3 map barunya seukuran satu pulau Notcry lama. Makanya jadi kayak nggak stres eksplorasi Sumeru.
Take cool your jet's ducky with you. It should be some help during the battle.
And as for Miss Anefa, I suppose you will stay to protect Miss Aino?
Detecting operational logic. Protect
Gacor
Aino.
and Fluffy
Priority.
makanya.
High.
Wait, dari tadi
Just
ada
in
Fluffy
case,
nggak gue
Savarka,
baru masuk nih,
I
baru
think
masuk.
it would be best
Baru
if
muncul
you
maksudnya.
stayed behind as well. You can leave the research center to us.
I mean, I would have said the Knight of Berea.
Untuk kalian-kalian yang sudah menamatkan story-nya untuk di
Okay,
Luna 7 ini
fine.
bagaimana perasaannya? Apakah
Nasha Town to me.
se-hype
Be careful out there.
Luna
okay?
6
If things get out of hand, fall back right
atau
away.
ini filler jatuhnya?
Yehoda will be on hand to assist you. In my absence, she can handle any intel gathering work.
You got it, boss. You guys make sure to get back
Kalau ini
here in
kan
one piece.
meeting
alright?
kali ini kayak ngomongin nih
We
kita
will.
bakal gini nih, kita bakal gitu doang.
Things are moving fast. We
Battle-nya
better
menarik
head
bang,
off
beda
soon
dari
if we hope to
biasanya.
keep pace.
Nice. Peak, anjay. Paimon, you should stay behind to help everyone.
So, it's infiltrate a secret research facility, or... Yeah, alright. Paimon will help out here instead. Sounds like it's gonna be a pretty intense fight.
We all have to bring our A
Nanti di
game
akhir
here.
story perhatiin
So,
notif and questnya
anything you
ya,
need to wrap up
yang ada
before we
tulisan
leave?
questnya. Oke. Oke. Jangan reconnect aja Genshin Bab.
Then you'd better get going.
Very well.
Pasti ada sesuatu yang menarik. Nah, gacor banget Fluffy udah selesai. Segabut apa Anda? Bukan gabut, dia tuh kerja guys. Fluffy tuh penjoki handal, dia bukan gabut.
Someone got here before us. Could it be Arlecchino and Sandrone?
Lah gitu-gitu. Lah gitu sih Jer kok bisa gitu sih pas kelar quest. Oh. Apaan udah main lama berarti juga ya? Lihatlah karakter-karakter trial yang aku inginkan ini. Tapi nevernya kagak ada. Oh, ada MC air, never mind. Jadi basically Sandrone sama The Knave
Quite a welcome party.
use travel elemental skill, the jet. Sandrone sama Arlecchino literally ngeratain base-nya Dottore gara-gara emosi juga nih berarti ya. Punten Slur. On the way. Gila, Flint's damage-nya gigi banget.
Get back! I said get back! Do you hear me?
Baru saya bang, karakternya masih dikit kayak aku berarti ya.
Isn't it working?
Columbina rerun aku mau coba ambil konsen sampai C3. Bukannya Columbina sampai C2 doang ya? Apa namanya? Yang quote on quote berguna gitu anggapannya. C3, C4, C6, C3, C4, C5 tuh kayak filler doang, C6 baru GG gitu. Atau aku salah? Sempet aku kayak nge-research sedikit.
Forest, protect us for the everlasting forest.
The long sleep beckons.
Apa? Aku alternating between Wuwa and Genshin. I always flash the alt for R instead of Q.
Be silent.
Pretty confusing, but at the same time
May your
understandable.
spirits find peace.
Grab that key on the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
Wong Arle aja sampai ngadu ke Saritsa. Ah ya. Columbina tuh kan gini apa namanya? Mantan anjay, mantan.
There's no way through. Let's go
Mantan apa
around.
namanya? Mantan Harbringer gitu. Tapi di apa namanya? Emang Saritsa ini ngebiarin si Columbina keluar tuh karena emang dia kayak gabut banget anjing jadi Harbringer nggak tahu mau ngapain. Mana cerita itu akeong tiba-tiba.
What the? Trespassers. Here.
Boleh-boleh nih
What's
joki
wrong
dari
with you
download
people?
sampai map terakhir.
We're looking for the
Kirinya.
doctor, and we understand he might be here.
Talent C3-nya aku
I see.
pengen sih bang,
You're
lumayan talentnya.
fleeing the
C4 masih bisa diatasin sama weapon signature-nya.
You looking to settle a score with the
Yang
doctor?
C6 cukup moderatorku
Good luck
aja
with
yang
that.
ngambil.
I don't
Dan
think you have
C4
many
dia
chances
sekarang.
left.
Jangan bilang habis
Perhaps.
primonya
But you
dia.
might have a chance to live if you start talking.
Two other harbingers had the same idea.
Tapi kan dia diburon sama Saritsa. Yang ngeburon tuh Saritsanya atau kayak organisasinya sih? Soalnya kan kita belum pernah kayak tahu kalau Saritsa itu yang ngeburon atau kayak organisasinya yang ngeburon. Lagian di buron udah tahu tempatnya di mana, tinggal cari kagak ditangkap. Ada dua Harbingernya pun juga nggak mau nangkep kan? Jadi kayak apa sih?
Please, if you know anything at all, tell me. This is about more than us.
Bener nggak sih
versus the
teori
doctor. His
Traveler
actions
ini
can have
di
consequences
update
for
Not
all
Cry
of
ini
Not Cry.
banyak ngomong tuh
And
karena
perhaps
dia
even
akhirnya
more
bisa
homeless.
menguasai bahasa
Snezhnaya.
Teviat guys. Soalnya ada aku nonton teori di internet kayak, oh Traveler tuh nggak bisa bahasa Teviat awal-awal makanya di apa namanya diwakilin sama Paimon mulu gitu.
He's building something.
Sekarang pun juga
This just doesn't even
di
begin to
update ini,
describe
di
it.
patch ini,
Feels like this could be
banyak yang berspekulasi kan, kok nggak ada Paimon, kok nggak ada Paimon. Oh ternyata pas eksplorasi kayak gini nggak ada Paimon beneran guys, karena menginfiltrasi base musuh langsung gitu.
The moon marrow spheres. He stole them from their
Abringa sekarang sisa 5 orang, satu persatu menghilang. Ya lagi.
Last I heard, she left the Fatui.
Habis 56k primo, anjir. Tambah map baru, C4 aja karena PT-nya bau. Aduh.
And wished to focus on some personal matters. I remember thinking that leaving us might not be the best choice. I mean, I always looked up to the captain the most, and...
Lagian ribet kalau ada.
Back when this all started, the higher-ups dispatched 3 units to Notcry to execute their plan. They were led by the Doctor, Marionette, and the Damselette, respectively.
Soalnya di video yang aku tonton itu ada linesnya Paimon yang menyebutkan kayak wow, Traveler udah makin mahir dengan bahasa Teviat gitu. Itu doang sih buktinya, kagak tahu sebenarnya.
Like she had no stake in anything that happened. She always seemed like she was staring off into the distance. Almost as if she didn't see anything.
Cerita kali ini aku nggak ada lihat teori orang-orang, jadinya cukup kaget abis selesai quest arc-nya ya. Let's go.
She always used to stare up at the sky. The Doctor used to stand nearby and watch her. Apparently they got along well at first, but somewhere along the way, she grew wary of him. Started avoiding him as much as possible. After she left, everyone in our unit merged with the Doctor's. He's similarly indifferent to the world, except when it comes to the moons. He seems to have big plans for them.
Tapi untung sih dia ikut kita ketempelan koneksi sama region lain. Ketempelan. Sampai detik ini masih nggak tahu ya Paimon itu apa sebenarnya.
How would he create an artificial moon marrow? Maybe the knowledge he gained from the Hyperborean phantoms has something to do with it.
Thank you for cooperating.
Yo,
We
mari.
appreciate the level of detail.
I get the sense that you'd serve under Columbina again if you had the chance. Would that be fair?
No, she's no longer a harbinger. As a member of the Fatui, my loyalty will always belong to the Tsaritsa. I'm only telling you all this because I don't completely trust the Doctor. His actions did not align with the goals that first brought us to Notcry.
I understand. We'll do everything within our power to stop him. The Knaves unit is based at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau. Maybe you can seek refuge with them.
Well, now we know what's going on here. Artificial moon marrow. He's likely well on the way to completing it. Dottore's technological capabilities are far more advanced than I thought.
I fear this could get ugly. Everyone, prepare yourselves.
Ya, Genshin tuh emang segalanya tuh kayak, oh ya karena dia bisa gitu. Backgroundnya, oh ternyata backgroundnya dia tuh masa kecilnya seperti ini, bla bla bla. Karena dia bisa, udah gitu doang rata-rata kalau misalnya Genshin. Gak komplain, bagus-bagus aja sebenarnya. Namanya juga game fantasi ya, kan gitu-gitu aja rata-rata. Gila, damage-nya Flynn. Tahu nih game partinya kagak ada healer, dikasih orb healing gitu. What's up, Genshin-ku nge-lag. Iya, tadi aku waktu cutscene tiba-tiba reconnecting ulang lagi. Halo, Geo. Tapi enaknya Genshin sekarang rata-rata pakai karakter gini ya. Kayak karakter trial, jadinya story-nya nggak kecepetan, nggak kegampangan, dan nggak kesusahan juga.
Welcome one and all. I've been expecting you. I hope my humble research facility is to your liking.
Yeah, We really appreciated fighting our way in through a horde of monsters.
The gall! You expect us to believe you've just been patiently waiting for us?
Of course
Kemarin
I
mabar sama
have.
Vavan, gak bisa ganti
Should I
karakter.
be worried about
Ya,
something?
mabar emang like gila
Everything
sih.
seems to be going quite smoothly so far, and you've shown up right on schedule. First Sandrone and Arlecchino, now you. Ah, quite a surfeit of guests I've had today. If you were looking for them, I should probably mention that Arlecchino disappeared as soon as she entered the facility. As for Sandrone, why, she stood right here only moments ago demanding answers from me at the top of her voice. Hardly out of character. She never was one for basic courtesy. But I have to admit, I was a little surprised to see her showing concern for someone besides herself. Does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher, I have to say, it is not a change for the better. It threatens one's ability to remain objective.
Ya benar, makin improve juga Genshin sekarang jadi party.
Well, since you ask.
So you've got your hands on the
Malam
moon
Bang Sui,
marrow,
sehat-sehat
and
selalu.
now
Thank you,
you're
Timo.
claiming godhood. Don't you think that's a bit of a stretch, Dottore?
I must protest what you are insinuating with that phrase, claiming godhood. I am not claiming anything. I am stating a fact.
Damn.
You're a researcher. I'm sure you appreciate the distinction between the two.
Huh? Wait, you really think you're all that?
Gede banget,
You'll
man.
excuse me if I'm not being a polite little lady for you. We're colleagues. We both know what kind of person you are.
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those lines. You and I both understand that facts speak louder than words. To that end, I've had my people send you a small gift. It should go some way toward helping you understand
Halo Pak Suen chat, halo.
present position.
Genshin doang yang trouble way, game lain latensi aman, alaman ganti RAM kayak ini. Latensi mah internet bukan RAM.
Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world, following in the footsteps of an unknown god. As vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone, I have no intention of taking out my displeasure on your subordinates. They will enjoy equal rights to my own.
You sent your people to the Experimental Design Bureau? That's a Tsaritsa's property.
Yes, and I am very mindful of Her Majesty's instructions. But you know full well that they do not conflict with my present goals. In which case, all I'm doing is conducting another one of my experiments. Is there a problem with that? Now then,
BTW,
you have a
aku mau
judgment call to
reconfirm
make.
ulang. Goalnya
Am I
Saritsa itu
simply
emang
lying to
untuk
stall you?
meng-defy
Or
gods
is
kan?
it possible that every
Yang dimana
word I
kayak
am
sejalan
saying
juga
is the
sama
truth?
goalnya Dottore, tapi Dottore pengen jadi Tuhan itu sendiri kan?
So now you've turned on fellow
Tapi dia
fraternity
ingin menjadi Tuhan
soldiers.
itu tuh sendiri untuk bisa melawan
You're
Tuhan gak sih?
completely insane.
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person
Kira Rame
gets
ngaruh,
one
enggak.
chance.
Kalau misalnya
Naturally, that
latency itu
includes
karena
you,
internet
Sandrone.
pure.
If you wish to leave,
Yup,
I won't
mantap.
stop you. We are colleagues after all.
Scumbag.
Saritsa be like, gak expect bakal gini. I know you're crazy but not this crazy gitu ya.
Still, I hadn't counted on Sandrone sparing any thought for the people of this world. Shame. I always found her self-centeredness to be one of her few better qualities. How can she ever hope to achieve greatness when she's so obsessed with protecting her little design bureau?
It's more than a little disingenuous to speak of achieving greatness while taking hostages.
I
Or does
like your
honor
haircut,
no longer
B.
mean anything to you?
Honor.
Ini mah rambut
I have the marrow of
potong
two
pendek
moons
habis
in
itu
my
di
possession and will soon
biarin
complete the
panjang,
construction
bukan
of a third.
style rambut.
I will be the god of a new world.
Dan rambut
Speak to
ala
me
kadarnya
of
kalau bahasa gue.
honor? How charmingly naive.
Those are sacred relics. You do not deserve them.
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet I mercifully permit them to go on living, do I not?
You'll come to regret
Pede
your
banget
actions.
anjir Dottore sumpah.
Will I now?
Goalnya Sarisa itu mengumpulkan
Let's
Gnosis.
see.
Gnosis itu katanya serpihan
If you
dari
can make
Descender ketiga. Correct me if I'm wrong. Itu udah anggapannya kan kayak tujuannya dia ngumpulin Gnosis itu sendiri kan ada tujuannya gitu. Kayak mengambil kekuatan atau mengurangi kekuatan dari Descendernya kah atau gimana, pasti ada gitu kan anggapannya. Atau masih foto itu belum tahu lah mungkin kan. Ya in general you get the point lah. Dokter ini S ya. Anjing, bisa kaki bisa jadi kayu gitu kalau jurus ninja ya. Gila ada laser. Wow. Ayo. Observe. Aku kira potong beda kayak biasanya. Kayaknya gara-gara lightingnya deh tuh. Oh, Arlecchino.
Thanks for the assistance.
Arlecchino. They see you as an ally.
Gila 5 karakter.
Destroy my research, not
Oke, pasang mark dulu, ganti karakter. Marknya kembang, baru pakai Arlecchino lagi. Kita melt. Frozen. Frozen. Kagak ada healer, Jer. Kitnya.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes. Damage-ku gak masuk, Jer.
One heart, we pray.
It all adds up. Shatter like a reflection.
Oh nih, oh.
No more luck.
Overruled. This is where you fall.
Hancur-hancur, Jer.
Be silent.
Oh, Lunar Charge.
Leave this place.
It all adds up.
Mana udah Lunar belum tuh?
The mystery
Udah hancur.
unravels.
Ngelek.
Beware the creatures of the night. Observe.
By the frost moon of old.
Cek ke heal. Tuh.
Transfixed.
Jadi keingetan skillnya. Oh, beku-beku.
Can't hide the truth.
You poor
Keren
lost.
banget, Jer. Wipe out.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
Dottore is too powerful with the artificial moon marrow in his arsenal. Fighting him is futile. Quickly.
Fighting is future. Wow. Ngerinya.
Let's go.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
Tadi questionnya hampir 6 jam, 5 jam tanpa jeda. Mau hari ini beres gak, Pak? Most likely palingan 2 jam aja aku main hari ini. Kira-kira ya jam segituan lah.
Forget about me. You should.
Where's the traveler?
Wih, hilang no. Rumornya Descender ketiga itu tunangannya Sarisa. Oh. Ingin memberikan kekuatan ke Descender dong. Sarisa tujuannya. Real, aku aja langsung nyerah setelah fight ini karena bakalan panjang.
What
Nunggu
just
day off baru kelarin
happened?
story. Itu dia.
Nasha Town? How did I get here?
Apakah ini MC moment? Kita apa namanya?
Strange. I remember
Masa lalu?
being trapped by Dottore during the battle. And now, all of a sudden, I'm here. Something weird is going on. I guess I'll start by exploring the area.
Traveler? What brings you here at this hour?
Huh?
What are you in the mood for today? A hot dog? Or something else? We've got some special discounts at the moment. Want to see the menu?
Sorry, I'm not hungry right now.
Ah. Well, feel free to take a seat for now.
Dokter itu demen
Let me know
banget
if you
nyulik
change your
orang
mind.
udah kaya. sebut.
Everyone seems to be
Ngehidupin
acting
sih lebih
normal.
tepatnya, kan tubuh desainer
Am I
dipisah
just
jadi gnosis dan
overthinking?
disebar ke seluruh region.
Oh, darling, look who it is.
Ya sih.
One of our regular customers. Get the
Kayak
traveler something
dia yang
to eat,
memberikan
would you, dear?
kekuatan untuk biar bisa
Wait.
dunia ini berjalan kalau nggak salah
Why is he
lore-nya.
talking like
Kenapa
that?
banyak ada
I'd love
tai gitu
to, but
depannya.
can't serve a customer unless they order something.
Udah sisa
Anyway, I take it your business
udah
is
sisa
wrapped up?
gnosisnya siapa lagi?
Yes,
Kan bukannya
thankfully.
udah banyak
It was
banget
a
ya.
long trip, and it's left me feeling pretty exhausted. But the upshot is, I won't have to leave again for a good while. We can have some quality time to ourselves.
Wait. These two are a couple? I see some kids around too. I didn't know they had a family.
Hey there! I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? I've been looking forward to playing with you again. You forgot already? You're silly. Daddy brought you over to our house recently. We had some snacks
Everything
together.
sounds so fake.
What
No.
is she talking about?
We've had a lot of customers
Cuma
over the
sisa
last
punya
few
Mauvika
days,
doang.
so we've been real
Oh.
busy. And like my mom always says, some people are more than just customers. They're friends.
Berarti pas mau ngambil punya
another
Mauvika
customer's
nih
arrived.
gagal lah intinya ya.
I better go see what they want.
This is all wrong. I never once heard the owner of this restaurant talk about their family. It certainly isn't a family-run business. And that child, I don't recognize her at all. Could this be a false memory?
Very good. I knew you had it in you. Aren't you going to try the house special?
When did he show up? No.
Apakah ini
none
semuanya
of this is
simulasi?
real.
Kena Thanos snap gitu.
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine. We can change venues.
Loadingnya tiba-tiba frame by frame animation gitu. Hey.
I'm still alive. Where is this place? It took all my strength to open the moon gate, and then I leapt into it. So this is the moon's reflection? The mysterious realm beyond the gate? I can't sense anything. I guess I could try opening the gate once more.
He's a weak bird.
No response. Maybe this space can't be opened from inside. If this was the space that killed both Revier and his lover, then why am I unscathed? Or... no, I'm not unscathed. Even the air here feels frozen in place. There is nothing here with which I
He's
can restore
literally
my
trapped
power.
there, I see.
I should conserve my strength and proceed with caution. I don't believe Dotori's scheming will stop just because I escaped. If there is any chance that I can get back to the others, any chance at all, I must return. Emptiness, silence. What is this place?
A
Or
void.
maybe the real question is, what is it for? What's this? Looks like it responds to my power.
Charge attack.
Golden. Like Kuvaki. Is it some sort of guide?
The walking animation of
Why does it
Columbina
feel
is
so
just so unruly, you know, very
might as well
gracious
follow
and
it.
elegant.
Where does this lead? Could it be the exit?
move. A traveler on a winter's night.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Is this Nasha Town?
Is this a memory fragment?
Isn't Moon Prayer Night over already?
Semakin mundur semakin tahu akan kebenaran dirinya. Asoy. Soy boy. Teman-teman kita nggak ada di frame ya. NPC semua.
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will. Llama, everyone else, and me? Are these my memories? I can't touch them. It's as if we're separated by some impenetrable power.
Over here! Over here!
Let the people in these memories pass right through me. Just like when I disappeared. If only I had known what would come to pass after that. Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here. It gives me the strength to keep going.
The memory itself. Hey, it's the traveler. I will get to your behind and say poop. Hello. You can shop. Can we get more cat ears? Hey, Dad, why are you using that? Harus ketemu Cousin Phil.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This Moon Prayer Night was worth watching after all.
Oh, yes. That was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbaloth from the Hexen Circle.
Please, draw the first lunar arcana. This represents destiny and is the foundation for the divination as a whole.
My destiny. I believe the card I drew was the moon. Now that I think about it, Barbaloth's divination was absolutely right.
She did go to the moon.
It's almost time to draw the last card. The one that represents the future.
Beth?
That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. Kuvaki Pulse?
The Kuvaki Pulse is us?
Fascinating.
Where
I've
we
never
are
encountered this before in my role as a diviner.
What's going on? Did that card leave the deck? Because of my influence? All I did was try to touch
Did
it.
Columbina become a Kuvaki?
Maybe this memory space is not untouchable after all. Are there weak points in the barrier? Or is it possible that there's more to this space than my memories alone?
This card is death.
I need to get to the bottom of this. I'll try touching something else. Is this the wind? No, it's gravity. It's pulling me outwards. No,
Intan, halo.
Traveler.
Kabar? Got swallowed.
Haimon, listen to me. From the bottom of our hearts, we are so sorry. We completely understand how you must feel. The Traveler is trapped, and we all feel responsible for it.
Don't say that! Haima's not a little kid! You didn't leave her behind on purpose! There was nothing you could do!
Oh.
She's all alone in there! What if something happens to her? What are we gonna do then? We've barely
Haimon's like a mom.
since we met. Is she...
No, she's more of a child that lost her
we must
mom.
find a way to rescue her. We were all
Mula
involved
lagi
in the
berisik ni
operation where
emergency
she was
food.
captured, and we do not abandon our comrades. That being said, it won't be easy. Through conversation with the others on our
Kasihan si
return, we've
Mugay.
arrived at a basic idea of what we're up against. Dottoro's lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We found many monster samples stored there. In all likelihood, they were materials he used to research his latest technology. We also know that through his contact with the phantoms of Hyperborea, he gained knowledge about the moons and certain Hyperborean technologies. Using this knowledge, he then fashioned an artificial moon marrow to serve as a replacement for the frost moon beyond the sky. Unlike Columbina, Dottore is not being rejected by Teyvat. And even with 2 of the 3 moon marrows, his power far exceeds all of ours combined. Once his 3rd moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have completely seized the authority of the 3 moons. Teyvat's most primordial powers will then be in his grasp.
Does that mean...
I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity. Not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity is coupled with an intellect and ambition that not even his peers in the Fatui can match.
This is dire. Sounds like the world is done for.
The 3 moons' authority can influence the very
It's not
fabric
the end
of
of
time
the
and
day,
space.
right? Right?
I dare not imagine what a monster like him would do with that kind of power.
The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of Nodcry is being enveloped by an unknown energy. We cannot ascertain what is happening inside. I'm convinced this is Dottore's doing. Not that there's any way to prove it. The
Bayangin
issue
udah
is,
nangis-nangis
we
gitu
have
ternyata
no
final
idea what his
boss.
intentions are.
Garingnya
The only thing more frustrating than facing down evil is
masih
knowing
belum
that
tahu
it will
banget ya.
surely come,
No idea.
but not knowing when.
The Doctor is guilty of numerous crimes in Mondstadt as well. One of our knights, well, former knights, his father was murdered by Dottore. His ideology and methodology are a danger to everything in his path, from individuals to entire nations. He does not feel guilt, even when he acts against his own people.
He doesn't see them as his own people, that's why. People like him see everyone else as beneath them.
Right. He views other people only in terms of how they can benefit him. That's the basis of all his social connections. Granted, he's hardly the only harbinger to pursue their own interests. We all do. And Her Majesty is gracious enough to permit it. Still, her mercy has its limits. Dottore's actions have gone beyond even what the Fatui could have imagined. Usurping divine authority to become a god. For a servant of the Tsaritsa, that goes beyond being disloyal. It's treason of the highest order. We can't expect him to heed the Tsaritsa's will once he gains the 3 moons' authority. Even we harbingers consider him the most self-interested among us.
Poor Traveler. Of all the people to get caught by... We have to go save her! Right now! Please! We gotta find a way!
Paimon, I promise you, we are with you all the way.
I get how you feel. I do. But it's gonna take more than strong emotions to take down an enemy like Dottore. What we need now is more information.
Right. We can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before we can think about mounting a rescue operation, we need to confirm the Traveler's location. I'll find a way.
Paimon knows, but she's so scared. If anything happens to the Traveler, she might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but she's still human.
She's still
she feels
human.
pain
Di look mention.
bleeds just like anyone else.
Dari sekian purnama ya.
Then think things through before you stick your neck out. Unless you want to lose your head.
Sandrone.
Sandrone.
Miss Sandrone, you're okay?
Put the stuff over there, and be gentle with it. Am I okay? As you can see, I've had to move my whole livelihood out of the Experimental Design Bureau. It's been swallowed up by Dottore's energy field. If I'd left it any longer, I probably would have gotten stuck there. Ugh, Dottore always goes a little loco when he finds a shiny new toy. Not that he'd ever admit that. But this time, he's gone full psycho. Just go ahead and cry already. Sorry. Paimon's not trying to make a scene, it's just...
Oh.
She can't...
Is this the first time Paimon actually cried and break
Let it
character?
all out.
She's
There's
supposed
no
to
shame in it.
she's supposed to be the
When
very
you're overwhelmed
cheerful
by
character.
fear and despair,
It's
crying can
pretty
help get it out of your
heartbroken
system.
to hear her
You'll feel
actually
better
cry
for it.
and sob.
Okay then, while the baby of the group is having a moment, how about the grown-ups get to work?
God damn it,
Give me your
Sandrone.
hand.
You've made a discovery?
Polonia, scan. You, hand, now.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, my lady.
Curses! You're next, then you. Dottore, you son of a... He's done something to us! Everyone who entered his research center has been implanted with some sort of curse.
I don't feel anything unusual at the moment. Does that mean it hasn't activated yet? Is there a way to figure out its purpose and what might trigger it?
My best guess is Dottore created it using the Moon Goddess's powers. 1 second, analyzing. Ugh! That friggin' maniac!
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition, some encrypted text appeared in my mind's eye. And when I deciphered it according to the Fatui standard encryption protocol, I got the following message. Feel free to run, or you will perish in nod cry.
He's mocking us.
Yep, he loves to toy with people. Only in this case, there might be more to it. But I didn't detect any murderous intent or malice either in the message or the curse's energy. As if this is him at his least malicious.
Or perhaps all people are cowards in his eyes. Maybe he thinks the threat alone will be effective.
What a despicable person. And he has the Traveler in his grasp.
If I may, as unhinged as Dottore may be, he has always exercised great patience with the objects of his interest.
I remember a comment he made when we first arrived in Nodcry. He said, "This world is, on the whole, an exceedingly dull place. But at least there are a few intriguing features, such as the gods, or the Traveler. Presumably, they interest him because they're unknown quantities. He wants to understand as much as he can about them."
Agreed. The Traveler is Tevat's fourth descender. All Harbingers are aware of this.
Pas di Natlan juga ada. Waduh, tadi aku main Natlan juga nih. Halo bang, selamat malam. Halo, selamat.
Right away.
Pertama kali nangis kan pas di loopingan Sumeru.
We still had to do that rescue operation. Of course.
Clint's-nya emang
I also think we
kerjanya
need to
ngedead
read
joke ya,
between the
bareng
lines with
sama
Dotori's message. If
bapak-bapak
he's
itu.
encouraging us to run, that means we mustn't leave Nodcry under any circumstances. My guess is, his curse will only trigger if we leave.
We've discovered multiple energy fields. Albedo is still attempting to analyze their structure. He told me to report back first. Each field is slowly growing, swallowing up more of the surrounding area in the process. And the pace of their expansion has increased since we first examined them. He's probably trying to swallow Nodcry whole.
His nefarious ambition knows no bounds. If this continues, the whole of Tevat will be in trouble, not just Nodcry.
The loss of Columbina could not have come at a worse time. Do we think she's truly gone for good?
She entered the space beyond the Moon Gate, knowing what became of Rarier and
Bener-bener lore
Columbus.
dump banget ya, selama kira-kira 1
sorry,
jam.
But I fear the odds.
Actionnya palingan 5 menit, 15 menit kelar.
Don't be ridiculous. If I know her, she's busy finding a way back as we speak just so she can annoy me. She isn't dead.
Whatever has become of her, the fact remains that we are 2 comrades short on the eve of a decisive battle.
We need to find out the Traveler's location. But there is also other work to be done.
Agreed. Whatever Dottore planning, we have to get the local populace somewhere safe. So, as well as a rescue mission, we have to organize a mass evacuation at the same time.
It would be best if someone could approach leaders of neighboring nations and negotiate emergency asylum for Nodcry's inhabitants. Can anyone handle that?
Snezhnaya is one option. I'll see what I can do.
This would be so much easier if the Traveler was here.
Saatnya comeback lagi main Genshin setelah pensi 2 tahun. Kayaknya kisahnya seru nih. Actually nggak salah gitu loh anggapannya. Kalau aku bandingin Mondstadt sama Nodcry ini kayak jauh banget kualitas interaksinya terutama ya. Karena Mondstadt sama Liyue itu masih kayak jokes-jokes Chinese banget kalau menurut aku. Walaupun aku nggak terlalu ngerti ya jokes-jokes Chinese, tapi kayak game-game Cina tuh pasti kayak ada esensi jokes yang kira-kira mirip gitu. Karena aku main beberapa game Cina juga lah dulu. Di Banlor makanya.
Force that pulled me back when I saw that memory of Moon Prayer Night. I think I influenced reality. Was it just a coincidence? Or if only I could have sent the others some kind of warning on Moon Prayer Night. Maybe we could have stopped Dottore. I feel so heavy. Does entering that space consume a lot of energy? Well, even so, I have to keep moving forward. Back to emptiness and silence again. I should try and find my way back inside that memory.
I think the way Columbina walks is how, you know, when you're a kid and you're happy and just skipping steps kind of run. But this is a version of she's just basically moonwalking. Yeah, it's basically moonwalking. I think it's referenced on how the first man ever that landed on the moon walks like slow motion kind of thing.
Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments.
How? How do I do that? Oh, okay. What? Oh. Ikinari minigame desu ka? Kono game wa.
It worked. Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
What memory is this time? The moon goddess walking, I know, right? Ditumpuk berbagai batuan lore bomb yang baru comeback. Dan CMC udah mulai sering ada voice-nya. Beda sama dulu jarang banget ada voice-nya. Iya karena main karakternya ditinggal sama Paimon juru bicaranya. Teorinya sih begitu ya.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
No one is talking to you.
What? This doesn't look like Moon Prayer Night.
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nasha Express!
I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all. There aren't any festive decorations around. Is this Nasha Town after
Enaknya
Moon
sprintnya
Prayer
dari
Night
Columbina
ended?
tergolong cepat dibanding karakter lain. Oh.
Did Dotori's plan not affect the town? Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else.
So, what do we do next?
Wait, that voice. Paimon?
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Lauma, the Traveler, and Mr. Varga are here
This
too.
is when Columbina,
I'd better go
the
pay
first
the
time Columbina
Fatui a
got
visit.
like transparent. Wow. So this is the Kuvaki theory. So Columbina basically is like transparent in front of the Traveler right now, but that was a version that she was fading out. Now this is the version of she's completely gone, but not very gone. Don't tell me like.
Wait a moment.
Wait a moment.
This has happened before.
Does this mean that the unknown? Yeah, this moment.
I stood right over
Does this mean like the one shielding the town when Rerir blasted the Kuvaki powers he absorbed is actually Columbina in this form?
around because she sensed my touch just now? Is it really possible that from in here,
It's Columbina herself is the unknown power that protected everyone.
maybe... Huh? It's that gravity again.
The lore bomb. Everything is happening because of a reason in this chapter.
Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes and pulls me back. It's as if it's trying to stop me from leaving. I'm getting weaker and weaker. I'll just have to try another approach next time. Come on, Columbina. Keep going. You have to tell everyone what happened.
Suddenly, I've been plunged into darkness, alone. It feels strange, as if something has grabbed hold of me. Is Dottore now powerful enough to interfere with space itself?
Look at you, standing so still in total silence. I almost didn't recognize you. Hello there, traveler.
He seems to be in a good mood. Wait, what's that behind him?
Ah, so you noticed. This is the completed Triloom.
Triloom.
2 primordial moon
Wow.
arrows and 1 artificial specimen. You are wary of it. Good. Maintain that reverence. You performed well.
We're
in the
actually
recent
getting
battle.
kidnapped.
Brave and reckless as
Kidnapped by
always.
Dottore to basically
Courage
accompany
is the sign
him.
of a true hero.
yapping.
And impulsiveness is the hallmark of those who strive to advance.
Everything makes sense now.
I
Not
say this
really,
not
not yet, I guess.
Most creatures are
Columbina yang ngelengkapi hal janggal di masa lalu. Yeah.
Does that mean
Columbina
the
exists
artificial one is now
between the living and the dead.
Well spotted.
She's now
What do you
existing even
For a
in
replica I built
nothingness,
myself,
technically.
I dare say it looks the part.
Dottore, are you planting illusions in my mind?
I have no interest in fooling your eyes. On the contrary, I hope to show you the true
2 jam dengerin Dottore yapping,
you see
benar.
before you. Is this not a beautiful city? People live in peace and find joy in their work. The streets are safe. People can even leave their doors unlocked at night. You might say it is the Elysium everyone dreams of. All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind of society should be quite to your taste.
False beauty is deceitful. Lies are to no one's taste.
I wonder, is it your moral standards that are too high? Or your expectations of reality? Answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream from the moment they were born, a dream in which they never once felt pain, which do you think they would consider superior? The dream or the reality?
That's pure sophistry. It has nothing to do with your actions.
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all of this for what it really is.
What do you want from me?
You sound impatient. Do you think the only reason I'm keeping you is because I want something from you?
If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet? No one can stop you if you're as powerful as a god.
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Ah, the memories. How time flies. You and I have both grown. I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. You've always a way of slowly but surely ingratiating yourself with all levels of society. People laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh, but to be clear, I don't say that to flatter you.
Do you always give your opponent an appraisal before you deal the final blow?
Call it a long-time habit.
Traveler be like, just kill me already.
Is to give an objective assessment of my subjects. But you misunderstand. We are not opponents. Not at this moment. I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Columbina, and now even Sandrone.
Basically, Dottore is envious because every Harbinger actually had a relationship with the MC.
What makes you so
and now
sure?
Dottore wants
Well,
it
why
too.
not? Should the good
he wants it
associate
all.
only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals. People come together because it benefits them to do so. If you think of the people you admire, you must surely admit that they have provided some benefit to you. Morality, ambition, dreams. People have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethical frameworks, you will see that the only thing connecting the two of you is mutual benefit. And that is what I'd like to talk to you about.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to kidnap me for a long time now. But for what exactly? He has the authority of all 3 moons. I won't be able to gain the upper hand in a fight. Best if I pretend that I'm willing to negotiate for now. You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit. What could a god want that the 3 moons cannot provide?
Excellent question. But before I answer, I would ask you the same thing. Gaining Columbina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her. For this artificial moon is not being rejected by Tevat. Her identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world, but they were also shackles that prevented her from ever integrating into Tevat. I, on the other hand, you may view me as a thief, but I have overcome that limitation. So what is it that the Three Moons cannot grant you? What stops you from negotiating with me to get what you want?
I don't make deals with lying psychopaths.
That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting me to get angry with you? Well, this is one aspect in which my personal growth has served me well. In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps even angry, over a small setback like this. Like when you and Lesser Lord Kusanali joined forces to oppose me, for example. But things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I no longer find myself perturbed by these trivial affairs. Human relationships end with conflicts of emotions and interests. But relations between humans and gods are different. And ours is even more unique. I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you were no ordinary person to begin with.
Damn.
Allow me to show you the world, Descender.
I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid.
Stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors. Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk?
Yeah, it's the sophistry of how are we born and why are we living like this as human beings with gravity and everything, you know? Who made it all?
Someone of your talent and
it's a very
experience
sophisticated
must surely know
questions
of the four
that
great rulers
even
who serve the heavenly
even the
principles.
most smartest
They
person
govern
doesn't
life,
know
death, time,
where is the
and
source
space.
of everything. But
One wounded
at
by a
times
blade
you
will
just
die
don't
from
need to
blood
know.
loss
Just leave
or
on
infection,
forehead.
and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually new life is born, only to embark on the same path of suffering. These four divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. But they themselves transcend its boundaries, squandering the power bestowed by the heavens. All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist.
Yep.
Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us? The limits of the body can be rejected.
People who has power are the ones that has the authority to do anything. Oh, what is that? Is this the power of... What is this power? That's OP. I want it. Die.
How does it feel to be among those with absolute power?
Yeah. Sometimes having power means you don't need to follow any rules.
Hinders your mind and spirit.
I say sometimes because powers has its limits. Whee!
Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world.
Oh, it's not really a new world.
How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Trilune.
Damn. It's deep.
through it,
They censor
new
the
experimental
panties for no
possibilities.
reason.
Nature suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled. You know, I heard recently that a group of
Traveler be
critics
like,
reviewed
I
countless
believe I was
stories
right.
and drew an interesting conclusion. They found that it is more often than not the villains
FOMO mau
who
kerja sama sama
strive
Traveler,
tirelessly
makanya
to push the boundaries of
Dotori FOMO kerja sama Descender. Dari sekian catatan yang ngejelasin betapa freaknya Dotori, aku baru nyadar banget di quest ini sih. Mindsetnya freak banget ya. Pure insanity dia. Menurutku sih masuk logika ya. Jadi kayak mungkin di mata dan pemikiran orang awam, it's pure insanity for most people. It's not really an insanity when you think it more critically of how power works. If you have the absolute power, you can basically become God. Because that's what God is, absolute power that governs over everything. But we know as humans, we are limited by a lot of things.
Think about it. We are eternally bound through mutual interest. Can you truly say you would never turn to malice if it could give you the life
Itu power yang dikasih Dotori. Pasti kalau jadi Traveler kayaknya udah join.
What
Makanya.
value do perfection and purity really have?
Tapi kan itu kekuatannya Dotori, bukan kekuatanku. Aku mah jadi kunyuknya sama aja nggak punya absolute power kan.
I say, better to be governed by a
Lagi
flawed
tinggi
humanity
literally.
than a gnosis.
Bro menuntut kesetaraan tapi
The
dengan
true
dewa.
seeker of knowledge
Nah,
is the villain who
Dotori
undergoes
ini
countless
nggak menuntut
tribulations
kesetaraan dengan dewa,
in
lebih
pursuit of
ke
that goal.
dia ingin menjadi absolute
I'm
power
sure
itu
many
gitu loh
people
anggapannya.
have told you that you're different.
Dia tuh mengdefy hukum alam, hukum yang sudah ada di Teviat ini, as in kayak dunia yang dilihat oleh orang awam, yang dengan kekuatannya yang limited terus, dia tuh nggak mau gitu loh. Dia tuh ngerasa kayak gue bisa lebih dari ini, dan terus lebih. Oh ternyata aku bisa menjadi absolute power dengan cara ini. Oh dia akan coba gitu. Menurutku bukan insanity, tapi lebih ke arah kayak ya inilah pursuit of power yang obsesif gitu lah anggapannya. Karena sejatinya kalau kita ngomong ke dunia nyata kan emang itu tidak mungkin ya. Tapi karena di dunia fiksi yang dimana teorinya tuh kayak oh ternyata bisa ya masuk akal aja sebenarnya gitu loh. Kan nggak dijelasin juga Dotori ini dapat teknologi dari mana, kekuatannya seperti apa, ternyata cuma manusia es atau cryo doang atau gimana kan nggak ada yang tahu gitu loh anggapannya. Tapi seandainya semua itu seideal, semuanya tuh sesuai dengan dunia idealnya Dotori, semuanya masuk akal guys. Tapi ya karena realita itu tidak seindah dan seideal apa di otaknya Dotori, makanya kita menganggap itu insanity. Jadi itu sebenarnya itu perbedaan POV aja, perbedaan pemahaman dan perbedaan kepercayaan anggapannya. Dan Dotori ini pede banget gitu. Orangnya tuh percaya diri banget. Jadi orang-orang yang sepaham dengan dia tuh kayak oh ya kamu percaya diri tapi itu nggak mungkin gitu lah anggapannya. Tapi menurut dia mungkin. Is it insanity? No, I don't think so.
Even Columbina is not irreplaceable.
Take that back. She's gone because of your actions.
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything Columbina could do for you, I can do better.
Aku ingin menjadi dewa dan Tuhan dan menjadi absolute power. Tapi untuk itu aku harus mau merasakan hal yang sama orang-orang Harbinger ini yang temenan sama si Traveler. Soalnya aku dimusuhin mulu sama Traveler. Aku ingin temenan sama Traveler. Aku ingin. Dotori be like.
I can find your brother right now, bring him before you, and make him give you the answers you seek.
Jadi Dotori ini udah melewati seven stages of grief gitu loh anggapannya. Dia udah marah-marah, habis itu dia nangis-nangis belum ya. Dia udah bargaining, habis itu desperate gitu, sampai dia ngasih bargaining chip kakaknya gitu kan. Dengan kekuatan ini aku bisa maksa kakakmu loh gitu. Ya jadi keren story-nya, jadi permainan jadi pemain. Lumayan bisa punya POV beda-beda dengan si Dotori ini, itu dia.
Or has your hand been forced by the promise of that final answer?
Meanwhile,
you have made
the
many
traveler
friends.
just wants to be with her
Do they ever spare
Oni-chan
a
and
thought
just
to
travel
the void
between
in your
worlds
heart
again.
and what it
They're
yearns
trapped in Teviat for 5
What you
years
want
already.
is not friends. It is family. But do they know this? I, on the other hand, am far
Akibat
more
dari
considerate.
kepercayaan dirinya membuat Teviat dalam
Join my
bahaya.
experiment, and in
Itu
return,
dia, jadi kayak
I will bring your meaningless
di
journey and all its
mindscape-nya
struggles.
Dotore, dunianya yang dia tinggali ini atau dunia yang dipercayai oleh semua orang secara communal, itu bukan dunia yang dia inginkan. Jadi dia ingin membuat dunia yang dia inginkan di dunia ini gitu. Atau bahkan kalau seandainya dia bisa meng-rewrite atau membuat dunia barunya sendiri pun dia bakal gaskan gitu. Tapi dia harus he needs necessary sacrifices, yang dimana menurut dia sacrifices ini pun juga nggak irreplaceable gitu lah anggapannya. Sacrifice itu can be anyone gitu.
Do you miss me too?
Oh, terakhir ketemu
All
juga
right, everyone. Our next mission is
Imo
clear.
tuh.
We need to contact
Ternyata
all the
dia
major
Rere,
organizations, explain the situation to the public, and then begin the evacuation.
The residents of Notcry are quite dispersed. The two most populated areas are the Southern Isles and Pyramida. Miss Lauma, I will leave Hisi Island and Nasha Town in your hands. I will liaise with the Fatui and Pyramida.
Agreed. We will reach out to Natlan and Snezhnaya. Anyone found north of the Experimental Design Bureau should follow the Fatui to Snezhnaya. As for those dwelling south of that line, I will ask the Voynich Guild to help persuade them to leave. Then I, Mr. Varka, and the Frostmoon Scions will escort them to Natlan.
The Voynich Guild has dealings with the Curatorium of Secrets. I will send them a letter vouching for your credibility. Yehoda, you should help Lauma. This is too big of a task for one person.
My wish has come true. You're willingly lending me your most capable employee for the day.
Well, good for you if all this only takes a day. Of course, if it takes any longer,
Senggol
I'll be
terus
charging
dua
a
tante-tante.
Boss, wait. Don't I get a say in this?
Oh, I'm sorry. Something to add, Yehoda?
Well, no one's more important to me than you, boss. And remember how Lauma healed your eyes after that big battle? I think that's worth at least 2 or 3 days' work for the Frostmoon Scions.
Are you completely incapable of acting in your own self-interest? Or do you simply devalue your own labor?
Are you sure you don't want to come with us?
Who will see to our other work if we're all busy evacuating residents? Sandrone insists that Columbina is still alive, and we have a traveler to rescue. There's much to be done.
But boss, I'm just worried that...
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete.
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters, I think you'll be better off with me present.
That's quite enough. Just focus on your work first.
I bet we're in for an uphill battle here. But we can help out too. Inepa and I are gonna help Nasha Town's residents carry their stuff.
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and technology samples, then escort the people to Natlan. Understood. I will execute this to the best of my abilities.
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
Great
I've
stuff.
contacted the
Thank you,
Lightkeepers.
ladies.
A colleague of mine will join us shortly.
He sounds so
Persuade them
casual.
to conduct a thorough search of the region to ensure that no civilians get left behind.
As for me, I guess I'll be making an early return to Sumeru. I think it's important that someone informs the Dendro Archon of what's going on in Notcry.
Roger that. Someone should inform Mondstadt
Nosisnya Dendro Archon
Mr.
juga
Durham,
udah diambil
Can
kan?
I trust you to handle that? I think you fly faster than any of us can run. As an added incentive, get there fast enough and I'll see about getting your gliding exam waived.
Really? Ha! Mission accepted, sir.
I intend to stay behind and help Miss Sandrone with her research. She has some alchemy-related questions that she'd like me to explore.
She recognizes your expertise, then. I wish you a fruitful collaboration.
Thank you. In truth, I was surprised to hear her express an interest in subject matter outside of machines.
I believe she has been investigating some Fontanian technology recently.
I'd pause a bit.
She made a point of bringing the relevant materials with her when she left the Experimental Design Bureau.
Let me meme a bit.
She's sorting through everything in her room as we speak.
Nyelesain model ini untuk Mama Caca, Papa Niki. Jangan lupa saya thank you ke diri kamu. Resmi nanya kamu VTuber tidak. Tidak Pak Sumi tidak. Ini maskotku, tidak, ini bukan VTuber.
Bunga Cingsta Iana mentraktir 1 mil. IBUK KKKKTKYU buat gebrakan yang sangat MENGGUBRAK ini. Ditunggu gebrakan selanjutnya. Ehlam.
Ditunggu gebrakan selanjutnya, emang ada lagi? Emang kalian tahu ada gebrakan lagi habis ini? Pokoknya thank you so much. Diterima jasa setup mic biar tuh. Udah ya, nanti kita urus ya untuk jasa setup itu.
Biasa, bisnis dikit. Nyebar jasa dulu.
I should mention that we have one other friend
suara Genshin aja udah lantang keras kan. Tadi suaranya si Iana tuh kecil banget. Udah sama Dottore juga.
Paimon's been very quiet today. But I know how close she and the Traveler are with the Natlanese. She should come with us to the border.
Okay. Paimon will do her best.
Make sure to heed Sandrone's warning. Many of us have been cursed by Dottore. As such, under no circumstances should anyone cross national borders. Remain within Nodcry. That aside, personally I have faith in Columbina. Things look grim.
Kena kersnya Dottore itu maksudnya kena kers apa ya?
Same goes for rescuing the Traveler. Both of them are important allies and friends. We'll be counting on you to gather intel on them, Miss Nefer.
Oh, wonderful. You're all here.
Hey! It's the mute goddess. What?
That voice again. Nicole? Whoa, that was loud. And it came out of nowhere. So mysterious.
That was loud.
Sorry. This is the only way I can speak to you all right now. Please accept my apology. Anyway, time is short.
Yang tadi si scan nama Sandrone katanya yang kena curse kalau ninggalin Nodcry bakal dead. Oh? Damn. I see.
We're still facing quite a catastrophe here at the world's borders. Alice has roped in every Hexen Circle member she can get a hold of. Except for me. She told me I had to come and help you all out as a matter of urgency. I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these. Make sure the whole party gets one each. You'll be in charge of making sure everyone stays connected."
Huh?
It's a walkie-talkie.
A Dodo communication device?
Scanning. Unknown device. Analyzing. Unknown device. Conclusion. Cute. Affirmative. It is cute and good. I believe that I quite like it.
This is no ordinary Dodo communication
Makanya yang
device.
kena Natlan sama
It's
Sumeru
my
bukan
very
orang yang
own
kena scan
special
tadi.
modified version. Specifically... sorry. I almost went off on another tangent there. Anyway, help yourselves. It will allow us to communicate over
Gak bisa
long
di auto
distances
coba
within Nodcry.
ngobrolannya Nico.
No more worrying about shuttling messages back and forth.
What astounding technology.
It's just a mobile phone! You have it on Honkai Star Rail!
Yes, exactly. Right on cue, Albedo. Oh, I'd love to brag to you all about how it all works. But no, next time.
Dottore have this
Anyway,
like
I'll be
world-bending
right with you
technologies
all,
and they don't
serving
have
as a
phones.
communication hub.
God damn it.
That's all from me. Head off as soon as you're ready. I'll be staying here to keep watch, and I'll be sending you my blessings.
They have teleportation and everything. They don't have phones. All right, we gonna split. Heavy at logic makanya. We're not even exploring the new map. We're still in Nasha Town. This is gonna be long.
Ah, Sir Flint. Perfect timing. I just arrived myself. You are most considerate, Master Ilua. But in fact, I know you have been sitting here
Master?
for quite some
Is
time.
Iluga gonna be a 5-star?
If you saw me, why didn't you say something? I was curious to see how long you could sit still for. Also, shouldn't you have managed to sense me approaching?
That would be a first. You always seem to appear out of thin air without making a peep. Also, how many times do I have to tell you not to address me as master? I don't qualify.
I beg to differ. Why should a young man so well versed in social graces as yourself not be worthy of that title?
Please, Lord Flint's... Sir Flint's. I'm begging you, don't flatter me into complacency like you do with everyone else.
You understand me better than most. My newest acquaintances tell me I love complimenting others. What do you think?
I think they don't understand why you do it. You just love puffing people up till they're a big, happy ball of hot air that floats away into the sky.
In all sincerity, I can only hope that they bring good tidings when they come back down to Earth.
Is the situation that bad?
We just held a strategy meeting. Let me fill you in.
All right, I'll
Sure.
have.
We need everyone
I'll need
gone
to
from
show you a
Pyramida.
tangent.
We also need a team of lightkeepers to scour the more remote regions of Nodcry.
I'll need to show you something. So I have this account that always makes this cute, hella cute Genshin stuff. Man, she's so cute when she's smiling. Holy shit, this Gosari guy, man. So cute. Yep, that was the distraction. Back to the story.
I only hope we have enough personnel.
We do. Old Man Nikita will definitely help. And we can recall anyone out on patrol to focus on this instead.
Good. I'm sure you and the others will make short work of this. Now, don't forget. Once you've completed this task, make sure you and the rest of the team evacuate to either
Tuh banget may
Snezhnaya or
bini.
Natlan
Iluga
as well.
anaknya kepala lightkeeper gak salah juga kalau yang
Flint.
master. Oh.
If you've got something to say, Master Ilua, why not guess what I'm thinking right now?
You mentioned that you have something else to deal with later.
Refresh otak dulu ngotak. Nengok Columbina
difficult is it
benar.
going to be?
Timeline X isinya Columbina semua soalnya.
I know you're a lightkeeper, and it's your duty to protect others in times of crisis. But I have a feeling that you'll be walking into grave danger. However bad things have gotten in the past, Nodcry has never faced a mass evacuation before. But from the sounds of it, you don't intend to come with us. I don't mean to pry, and it's probably none of my business. But whatever it is you're intending, you don't have to go through with it, you know.
I've been afflicted with some sort of curse, and I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside of Nodcry. As such, I cannot leave. I have to act, if for no other reason than to fight this curse.
What? No. Why? Why would anyone want to curse you?
There are plenty of people out there willing to trample over others in pursuit of their own goals.
Frankly, Sir Flint, I am furious. You're making light of what is an incredibly serious situation.
Indeed I am. And?
And what? I told you, I'm furious about this.
Nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. Things happen, and we just have to deal with them. If you find yourself feeling angry, perhaps start by drinking a big glass of water.
Hey, you mean you're completely unmoved by my anger? I'm devastated.
Then allow me to express my sincerest regret. Come by the lighthouse sometime. We'll catch ourselves a few fish, have a little barbecue, play some cards, and bask in the sun.
Maybe I need to spell this out. Lean in a little, Flint.
Oh my, this doesn't bode well.
Word is that you were caught up in a real horror show recently. People were amazed that you returned safe and sound. They've been debating whether you're even human.
I've returned safe and sound from plenty of crises.
Linz is Canarian after all.
When you say people, do you mean other people? Or do you just mean you?
Fine. I'll be frank. You're not human, are you?
Heavens. Now that's a horrifying thought.
You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit this once it's all over.
A sound plan. Albeit a little ominous sounding.
Just promise me you'll come back in one piece. All right?
For you, Master Ilua. How could I refuse?
Linz,
Also,
waduh, makanya.
Please pass my regards on to
Oh,
our
say hello.
colleagues.
What's up?
Tell them, thank you all for your assistance. Please put safety first as you proceed with the operation.
We're back to Columbina. Yippee!
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality.
Oh, touch. More minigames! Not close enough? Oh, there you go. What do you mean out of range? Oh, okay. What a silly minigame.
This should do it. The last 2 times I tried to influence reality in this space, it consumed a lot of Kuvaki. I'll try and be more careful this time. I need to leave key clues behind using less power.
All right.
I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night.
I think she said like, any moonlight, just say hi. I forgot.
Nothing here either. Flint's?
Ah, Miss Nefer.
What are you doing here? Unless...
I just spoke with Itlua about arrangements for the search and came for a walk nearby. As for you, why would... It appears we think along similar lines. And neither of us likes to accept things at face value.
As well as figuring out how to gather intel on the Traveler, I wanted to confirm some of my own suspicions. Also, we'll need to bring a lot of force to bear against Ettore.
nengok pesan
Even
Columbina
if we're
via
only
bulan.
looking to
Iya dia.
rescue the Traveler, we can't leave anything to chance. You don't think Columbina perished either, do you?
I'm merely considering the possibility that she survived, just as you are. How much can we really know about a deity like her anyway?
Do you remember what she said on Moon Prayer Night? About using moonlight to send messages to us?
Of course. I think that's why we're both here.
Where have you checked so far?
I've been focusing on the outdoors. Anywhere the moonlight shines. I checked most of Nasha Town, but didn't find anything.
I checked the Curatorium of Secrets, and a few rooms where I thought I might find some leads. But no luck here either. The only places I haven't looked yet are the rooms in the flagship. But process of elimination isn't the only thing that brought me here.
Oh, really? What's your other reason?
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once.
Now they're mentioning it. I've mentioned this far back on the first clue.
Am I imagining things?
There you go.
Come on, let's see what's going on.
Oh no. I knocked over a vase as soon as I came in. It must have been caused by a Kuvaki fluctuation when I entered the space. Although, it seems like I'm not about to be pulled away this time. It looks like as long as I'm careful with my actions, it doesn't count as influencing reality. Anyway, is this the flagship? The Traveler mentioned that's where she was staying. I only went into the lobby last time, so I've never actually been here before. How does this space work? If nothing else, I can now be sure that it is not simply memory. She mentioned where her room was. I think it's this one. The door is closed. But if this is anything like when I disappeared, then maybe... I'm in. She and Paimon aren't here at the moment. I hope she's okay. I wonder what happened to her after that battle with Dottore. Best not to dwell on that for now. I need to try and leave them some clues. Please, Traveler. I really hope you find this.
Basically, all the anomalies happening is just Columbina trying to, hey, it's me, notice me.
Just a cat.
Nothing else here strikes me as noteworthy.
Didn't you stay here for a couple of nights once?
Before Rerir showed himself, yes. It's also where the Traveler and I first met.
Did you notice anything unusual during your stay?
I remember thinking how much noisier the flagship is at night compared to the graveyard. Other than that, no. The Traveler and Paimon were most congenial neighbors.
This is where they've been staying, yes? Over here?
That's right.
I wouldn't usually condone breaking and entering, but we can make it up to them later.
Focus now. I have to write a message on the wall using Kuvaki, just like I said on Moon Prayer Night. Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written.
It's very romantic, actually.
Here goes. I'll need to carefully control my strength.
Minigame. They always have this silly mini games at the start of every arc. Well, at least not hard. The silliest minigame is the drinking game.
There's a noise outside the door. Is she back? Please, you have to see these words.
Uh-oh.
Well, do you sense anything?
Unfortunately, no.
And this place was our last chance.
Not necessarily. We've only looked in Nasha Town so far. Miss Columbina said she would leave messages at her friends' dwellings. It's still worth checking where Miss Lauma lives and where I live.
Let's try and make some time to look into those then. Wait.
What are you waiting for?
Paimon might have overeaten slightly. What's that look for? This is a victory feast. It's normal to eat a little more than usual.
The Traveler in Paimon. It's really you. But why are they talking about a victory feast?
Huh. You worried Paimon sick while you were out there fighting Rare. So this is your chance to make it up to her, alright?
Wait. So this is the night after the battle against Rare. How did I end up here? That's quite a long time ago now. Wait. Time. That's it. Every time I've entered reality within this space, it's been at an earlier point in time. Every one of those points has been before I fell into the moon's reflection. And everything I've done to affect reality
Slowly but steady.
really did happen in the past. Does this mean that within the moon's reflection, time flows backwards? Starting from the moment I fell in?
Not long till Moon Prayer Night now. It's gonna be even livelier than tonight. Although, it's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damselette. She seems like a really nice person.
Paimon. No, I can't. Even if I make contact, they probably won't understand what's going on. And in any case, I'll likely get pulled away again if I do. Instead, I have to find a way to get them to notice what I've written using the moonlight. Wait, even I hadn't thought of doing that before Moon Prayer Night. They'd never conceive of that possibility. Is there truly no other way?
Don't lose heart. We'll find a way somehow.
Huh?
Oh, you say that, but the Frost Moon is beyond the fall sky. If we wanted to go visit her, how would we make it through to the other side?
We might not have all the answers now, but I'm sure we'll find a way one day.
Huh. Guess someone's gotta be the optimist.
The present. The future. That's right. There are still things I can do.
What's your plan?
Flint's, when you were staying next door, did you ever open the window?
No. The rooms here are dark and damp. And there's such a buildup of dust on the windows that the moonlight can't even get in. I didn't think it was worth the trouble.
The moonlight.
I think I see where you're going. One moment. I'll see if the owner is available.
Don't bother. Time is of the essence.
Time. Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, maybe someone will remember what I said after Moon Prayer Night.
That's
I need to write down as much information as I can. And maybe one day...
Huh? What's up with you? You can't even hold your cup steady. Are you getting tired?
A little.
Well, you should probably hit the hay then. You've had a really tough couple of days for you.
You truly have. You helped defeat Rerir, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the others organize Moon Prayer Night.
Columbina jadi kayak
Wherever you are
finality
right
di
now,
ASR.
I'm sure you're still fighting against
Literally
the
satu series ya.
injustices of fate. This is all I can leave for them. How I wish I could stay here. But it's time for me to go. I hope to see you again in the next time. And if the opportunity presents itself.
I will surely return to your side.
Huh.
Columbina. She's alive.
Not only that, but she's left us an entire wall's worth of clues. She even wrote down what would happen on Moon Prayer Night. It's just a shame we found it too late.
I am here. Time in this place flows backwards. I am constantly moving forward.
It sounds like she's found a way to influence the past using Kuvaki. But her future is our past.
So, these words have been here ever since we defeated the Ray Hero Solnari. We just never discovered them. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Do you ever mull over questions like that?
Only when I'm in a good mood and at leisure.
Well, I never do. Everything that has happened already belongs to the realm of fact. As a business person, and especially an intel broker, what I do is extrapolate from those facts to try and read the future.
An admirable philosophy.
It's a means of survival. Let's go. We have a wall's worth of clues to share with the others.
So apparently, Columbina mastered the way of how to actually survive in one memory sphere.
It
He
appears
wrote
that the
a
doctor's
long-ass
energy signature
sentence.
has changed to something similar to Kuvaki, but not like the Kuvaki we're used to. Nodcry's Kuvaki devices will only have a limited effect on it. I can see why you've chosen to place your hopes in alchemy instead. Also, I must say these books are rather profound.
My subordinates just shipped them in from Fontaine. Some of them are from the Narcissenkreuz Ordo. Some are incident reports from Petrichor, and then there's a few test reports for these junk machines. Additionally, after some further scanning, I've discovered something extremely annoying.
What's that?
Tevat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first scan, I detected 3, just as the legends say. But when I checked again just now, I detected 4 moons.
So there's one extra?
Yeah. Originally, I thought that if I could still find 3 moons, that would at least mean Columbina's still alive. But then it occurred to me that apart from the Frost Moon, Tevat's moons are just husks.
Well, that makes sense.
And husks surely shouldn't show up in the scan, since they're not alive. It's weird, isn't it? If we can't even distinguish between a dead and a living moon, how are we supposed to know whether a moon goddess is still alive? Or does this mean that the moon marrows are equivalent to the moons themselves?
It's certainly possible. In which case, the fourth moon you detected may be Dottore artificial creation.
So he wasn't bluffing. He really built his own moon marrow. Ugh, I'm so mad right now.
It's easy to get overwhelmed when you have too much on your plate. Maybe you need to relax. Perhaps try going for a walk, or simply take a few deep breaths.
Nothing can calm me down at a time like this. I need more time, and I need progress.
It's Mr. Flynn's.
I really hate that ringing tone. Ugh. First the 4 orthants of the Narcissenkreuz, then moon marrows. Now what?
Oh, sorry if we're disturbing you. Might I ask what's troubling you?
What do you want? We're busy.
Are you still at the Curatorium of Secrets?
Yeah. Look, everyone else is still out, so there's no hurry. Plus, I'm busy, so I would appreciate if you gave me some space.
Even though we have crucial intel to share?
Fine, I'm listening.
Do you intend to share it via the Dodo communication device?
Ordinarily, I would, but this is a unique situation. I think it's best that we discuss it in person. See you at the Curatorium.
Don't tell me they have technology to take pictures, but not mobile
So,
phone.
what's the situation?
The rest of the team is still out working on their missions and evacuations, but we've decided to fill you in on the most crucial information first.
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is most likely still alive.
That's the best news we've received
she's
in a
happy
while.
for it.
By a long way.
Random location.
One thing I love about this main quest is that I don't need to press F to pick an option because
So not
none of the
dying
MC
is
is
enough for the moon
actually
goddess, huh?
talking or
She has
happening.
To show off too. Anyway, does this mean we can deduce her condition from the moon marrows?
Miss Sandrone, there's nothing wrong with simply admitting that you're happy to hear the good news.
I'm not. And she's the least of our problems. We're facing a huge crisis. If she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving backwards. Different points in time won't intersect, and she'll never find a way out.
Let's say life begins with a drop of water. When did time begin? The moment this planet came into being? No, that's not right. Her final destination would be the moment at which the space she is in was created.
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that space from the outside world. So how can we help her? Also, if she's alive, Rarier and Thalindus might be too. But as far as we know, neither of them have come back out. That space may not have an exit at all.
I'm afraid I must concur with Miss Nefer in this.
Can't exactly argue with that. Let's leave it there for now. I've taken notes on everything you said.
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's gonna help with breaking Dottore's energy fields. But who knows when it might come in handy. Better to have it all written down than try to remember everything when I need it. All right, I need to get back to my research. Mr. Albedo has made a lot of suggestions that will require my undivided attention.
Sure, I'll stay here. I have things to work on. Paimon, are you there? Oh, right. She went with Varka to Natlan, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Good thing we've moved her and the Traveler's luggage in here. Speaking of the Traveler, where could they be? There's a note from Paimon.
Paimon here. Not in at the moment, but if anyone needs to borrow her stuff or the Travelers, go ahead and help yourself. Paimon won't be mad. Also, Traveler, if you get back before Paimon, make sure to get some rest. Paimon misses you a lot, but put your health first, alright?
How
They have been
sweet.
together for a long
Well,
time after all.
Since you offered, Paimon, don't mind if I do. This is the Traveler and Paimon's luggage. All the items they use day to day are here. It's well organized. I wonder which of them is responsible for that. What do we have here? The camera captured a special moment that can only occur between people who are close to one another. You can really sense how the photographer feels about their subject. I wonder why this picture was placed outside. Is it because Paimon recently looked at it?
Or is it Columbina?
This must belong to the Traveler. Hang in there.
Everything is actually going on along with how... What? We're playing as Sandrone now?
Search keyword world formula and bring me all relevant books.
What? Someone is calling me. Wait. Let me just mute a bit.
Hello, bye.
Are dropping by. Oh, this robot is slow as hell. Sandrone actually doing some chat GPT stuff. There you go. Don't tell me we're holding the book. Yes, we are. Holy shit. All this budget just to see a robot holding something. Lemao. Yeah, talk about
Let's
friends.
see. This one is on Tonki's sermon dictation concerning the apocalypse. I believe that the correct term for this is Fortuna. This was an ancient Romorian technology, a wisdom unparalleled. I never imagined that Romorian ideas would be so similar to the diagram I have named, the world formula. This is strong evidence that human civilization should gradually shed possibilities as it continues to explore and evolve. The end of humankind may well be upon us right now. The sparks of civilization shall run out, unless we consider introducing variables from outside the system. Variables. Surely that can only mean one thing. Descenders? Dottore likely captured the Traveler because of her descender status. But the Three Moons' authority comes from the world itself. Why would Dottore need anything beyond that? Where does this variable factor in? The world formula calculates the fate of an entire world. Introducing a variable would therefore give us...
More.
Polonia. Search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books.
Polonia is a chat GPT. But labor work. There you go. First try. We're not even...
Otonki sermon dictation.
We haven't even touched the
Explications
new
on the
region
chemical
from the main
marriage.
quest. Holy shit, man.
These titles are pretty esoteric. Observe and compute the pathway displayed in the guidance diagram. Deconstructing and reversing its effects could generate potential ideas. So, it's one of Renee's draft lectures. Deconstructing the pathway. I suppose that could lead to a breakthrough. Ugh, this is so long. This guy sure loves showing off his knowledge. Polonia. Search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books.
All relevant books, then it's only one book. Let me guess. It's the all relevant books. Oh, never mind. Not first try, apparently. There you go. Play a role as yes ma'am, a robot. I know, right? They spent all this budget to basically make us move
Most
the
of the
character. Well, it's
experimental
supposed to be
devices
easy,
proposed
but
by the Lilia
holding the book,
Crucis
though.
Ordo are built based on the simple and basic logical structure of a tree model. Lilia Crucis.
Where's the auto?
Guess they were trying to cover up the name of the Nautitzenkreuz Ordo? When Duke St. Germanus departed, he said, "It seems that there's no going back." Alas, he is only a genius when it comes to machines. In all other things, he is but ordinary. Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. What kind of book is this? Great Detective Herlock, the Alchemist and the Clockwork Saint? Isn't this a novel? Come on. Still, the author swears that they knew Renee well. Whatever. I guess it's not beyond the realms of possibility that Renee would say nonsense like that on occasion. Memory, wishes, souls, and persona. Frankly, this sounds more like occultism, but if Albedo vouches for it, I suppose there must be some alchemical basis to these techniques. The way Alain Guillotin saw it, the world was comprised of machines. The universe needed machines, and thus his technologies were created. That's why I was born. René, his full name was René de Petrichor, if I recall correctly. Sounds like he and the town must be intricately connected. That place was also the source of most of our information regarding Remurian civilization. Seems like some of his projects were based on their technology. The cutting of souls and storing them in vessels. These seemingly unrelated techniques underpinned René's research. Assuming that the 4 orthants correspond to alchemical categories. The chemical marriage model? Alain would have scoffed at that. He never would have let those theories or parameters anywhere near his mathematical formulas. What was Alain's view on René? I know he mentioned the name, albeit very rarely. Oh, now I remember. Alain's old notes are here too. They mentioned René once. René seemed most out of sorts when he spoke to me. A lack of sweet foods has dulled his mind, I should think. Either way, his words are not to be believed. Yep, that sounds like Alain. My subordinates actually did a half-decent job digging out all these materials. Makes a change. Good for them. Some of Alain's old files are completely consistent with these records. He must have gotten them from the Tower of Gestalt. I never knew he got his hands on Renee's records that early. Heh, he may have kept them, but he never even attempted to use them. Didn't believe a word they said. Come to think of it, Renee's world formula was filled with calculations of constants. That shows he believed that the fate of the world to be predetermined. As for Alain, it's been too long. I forget what he said. What would he have said? A guy like him, fervent believer in machines, but not headstrong enough. The world can be changed. It is worth persevering. Yes, that's how he used to think at least. He created that procedure to save this world. Yet the scale of the world's fate proved too enormous. The result was beyond his ability to calculate. He died having never seen the outcome. And there I was, left behind in the ashes of his dreams. Did you really never take a close look at Renee's research? Or did you read it but deem his philosophy incompatible with your model? The very thought of trying to incorporate his ideas probably made you feel sick to the stomach. Well, don't worry, because there's a whole new category of lunatic in town. Next to Dottore, every other madman looks sane. You once asked me what I wished for. Should have asked him instead. He's the one pining for things you'd sooner die than witness. Even the tiniest variable can make big waves in the present. Now then, allow me to put these incompatible fragments together in your stead. First, establish and verify the existence of the Great Circle. Absolute nihil on one end, absolute reality on the other. Now, search between these two extremes.
Or minigames?
Then, the construction criteria. Variables. The sparks of civilization shall run out unless we consider introducing variables from outside the system. Input variables. Traverse the world, space-time, and civilization. Then extract the essential nodes from the records to determine which variables they point to. The primordial power that differentiated itself from the void. The power of light. Yes, light. Records. Hyperborea. This is horrendously complicated. After all that, I'm still missing a few variables. I need to think this through again. How do you think it looks, Polonia? Like the frenzied scrawlings of a madwoman?
You're asking ChatGPT out of nowhere? God damn it.
Fine, keep it to yourself. It's not like you can talk anyway. I'll assume you gave it a passing grade. I jest. But true madness does often start with trying to save the world. What would Arlecchino and Columbina think if they saw this incomprehensible hen scratch? They'd probably have me institutionalized. So would Rosaline. She's been dead for a while now. When I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. And that enormous dress she used to wear. Such a bizarre choice. What possessed her? Oh, and the clack-clack of those heels used to drive me insane. No one's asking me, obviously, but I hope you all know that I never wanted to save the world. I'm not crazy. I don't have delusional ambitions, and that's a clinical fact. The world needs a solution, but I don't need the world's validation. It's the world begging me for answers, not the other way around.
Yeah, everybody has their own, like, self-confidence and self-insanity, like, level of insanity. But yeah, what can you do? Like, everyone has their own way, or, you know, way of thoughts and thinking. It's just that apparently Dottore is very much an absolute ideal person. Colonia didn't even brew the tea. It's not even hot. It's hot. What? It's a mini game of us just making tea for Androne at this point. This is supposed to be fun mini game, not niche mini game. Come on. Bro sempat-sempatnya ngerosting orang mati. Ya gimana ya? Kayak dia cuma peduli sama Columbina at this point kan.
Cookies to go with the tea. Let's see. They must be from that person who brought those documents. I see they're from Hotel de Boer. Something's written on the box. We are proud to present this homage to the Fortress of Meropede's fun-filled mill collection system. Fortune cookies. Have a lucky start to your day. Sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. Be early to bed and
Androne
early to
really
rise.
have that bitch
Get
vibe
plenty
on
of sun and drink
her
plenty
voice.
of water.
It's very
then
on
things will
character.
surely go well for you. What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt that an early night and a glass of water is magically gonna save a world on the brink of existential peril.
Alright. We are on Arlecchino.
Lady Arlecchino, word has reached us that Lady Marionette's troops are all in position. They are ready to act as soon as the order is given.
Excellent.
The only thing is, they are fewer in number than we expected. It looks like many of them must have lost their lives at the hand of the monsters released by the Doctor.
Can't be helped. Allow them to join our ranks and keep in contact.
As you wish.
Where we go? We're meeting up with Child.
It's been a while, Arlecchino. You look well. Did Dottore really have to build his lab right on the sole path between Snezhnaya and Nodkrai? Had to go on a huge detour to stay out of its line of sight.
Sounds like an arduous journey. I assume you've brought word from Her Majesty?
Of course, all part of the job. Firstly, the Tsaritsa has authorized Fatui Internal Affairs to review Dottore's case. They will reach a formal verdict on whether he has turned traitor and whether he poses a threat to Snezhnaya. While they're working on that, I've been ordered to come and receive the refugees from Nodkrai.
They are nearby. My team will escort you to them shortly.
Wow, the Fatui is helping people up.
Aside from that, Her Majesty has a message for you and Sandrone personally. Huh? Where is Sandrone?
She stayed behind to work since I was making the trip anyway. It seemed sensible to have one person on standby at base while the other came out to meet you.
All right, guess that's just how she rolls. In that case, tell her that the Tsaritsa's decree this time is pretty awesome sounding. I think she'll like this one. Still, I wonder what... Wait, what's
The
that?
Sahabat Karib.
Did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Take him out.
Oh, this is not a mini game, it's just a battle. Hey, it's Tardragila.
You can't hide.
Double sword. Overruled. Oh man. You change character and he becomes the bow again. And heart attack to trigger it. There you go.
You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice.
Yes,
Stop
we
that
did.
right now.
Stop that right now.
I appreciate the praise, but I am not fighting you today.
I knew it.
There you go. Leave a mark. And go to Tardragila. Ow. Ow.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
It didn't crit. It's still crappy. There you go.
I can't believe it. He was a living, breathing human one moment, and the next...
Another fine piece of work by our dear colleague, I'm afraid.
What in the world has been going on in Nodcry?
A lot.
Good question.
But long story short, Dottore stole 2 moon marrows that should have belonged to Columbina, then built a 3rd moon marrow of his own to concentrate the Trilunar Authority in his hands.
What? What do you mean he built a moon marrow? People build roads and houses, not moon marrows.
Yeah,
What's
people
his next
build
DIY
phones.
project? He's gonna build a god?
Ah.
You could stand to be less surprised. We are harbingers. The work we are engaged in makes the creation of gods seem mundane by comparison. I tell everyone who asks that you once crossed swords with Rex Lapis while serving as a key supporter for Rosaline's plan. But right now, you're acting like a common adventurer.
Thanks for speaking up for me. Those 2 really took me for a ride back then. Then again, surely no common adventurer would manage to get tangled up with them the way I did. That's gotta count in my favor, right?
It almost sounds like you wish to repeat the experience. I might have to lower my opinion of you.
No. I'll stop talking. Please, go on.
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his newfound power in ways that continue to corrode the outside world. As for the human mutation, I believe this is simply a consequence of his experiments, and not a strategic move. That radiant beast was once a subordinate of Sandrone's. I suspect he was only allowed to live so that he could become an experimental subject. Also, those of us who fought Dottore have been afflicted with a curse. As such, I cannot leave Nodcry.
This is so much worse than I thought. No wonder Her Majesty's decree is so extreme. While these exceptional circumstances persist, the Harbingers are hereby authorized to use unilateral executive powers. Should Dottore pose a threat, Arlecchino and Sandrone are permitted to eliminate him.
My thanks to Her Majesty. I will pass these good tidings on to Sandrone.
Her Majesty has also declared that she will refrain from launching an attack on the now evacuated Nodcry due to the presence of unretrieved research material.
A wise decision.
By the way, how's my old partner doing? I'm assuming they're with you?
Partner? You mean the Traveler? I'm afraid I have bad news. She was captured after our failed assault on Dottore's lab. Her whereabouts are currently unknown.
What? Why? Since when does Dottore have a bone to pick with her?
That is indeed the question. I'm not sure he does.
He doesn't have a bone.
Other goal in mind.
He just wanna be friends with us.
I have to rescue her.
You can't. We have no idea where the Traveler is.
What am I supposed to do then? Stand here twiddling my thumbs?
Sandrone is working on it. The best thing you can do right now is complete your mission.
Fine. I guess I'll leave this to you then.
One last thing. Tell the Rooster to get the message out to the gods and citizens of every nation in Tevat. Beware. An uncontrollable pollution is spreading forth from Nodcry. The source of that pollution is a madman drunk on the success of his experiments. The Fatui and our allies will endeavor to contain the threat.
Hello, Sui. Hello, Han. How are you?
If Nodcry falls, things are likely to escalate. Considering Dottore is one of our own, all Fatui stationed in Nodcry consider it our duty to stay and fight him to the bitter end. Whatever the cost.
Hey, don't be too pessimistic. If it comes to it, I'm sure Her Majesty won't stand by and do nothing.
I hope you're right.
You're right on time.
Thanks. Hey, do you think I'll get that gliding exam exemption? I made sure I was on my best behavior in Mondstadt. I landed well outside the city and walked in through the gates.
I'll help you apply, don't worry. For now, let's see what we have here.
What are the doctor's energy fields even made from? The usual attract and repel principles that govern Kuvaki don't seem to apply to them.
They are very mysterious. But ultimately, They appear to be comprised of energies from the 3 realms. Thanks to research by Master and the Hexen Circle, we know that Tevat's 7 elements are derived from the more primordial power of the Light Realm, which is antagonistic with the power of the Void Realm. Since you have the power of the Dragon Durin within you, I'm sure you can already tell that this energy field contains no abyssal energy.
Almost forgot that Tartargila and VA sounds like Sukuna.
Something
Not gonna lie,
wild and
like
untamed.
in
I've
general,
been thinking about something.
most gacha
still remember
games
the device that
always
Doris supplied
have
from
a
the Academia
very
when you
safe
and Miss Columbina
sounding
fought
voice
earlier?
actors.
That was one of the most marvelous feats
Like
of ingenuity
most
I've
male
ever seen.
voice actors on like games, they sound pretty much the same, in my opinion.
I couldn't fault any of it. Not
But
to
the
mention
girls, though,
operating
there's
Surely the most ingenious
subsequent
feature
of
of all.
similarity in some places,
didn't go into detail
like
about how it
your
functions,
typical
have a
white
working theory.
female sounding
clue was
voice
that Miss Columbina
actresses.
was somehow able
They
to use the
usually
pyro
have the
energy that you
same like voice colors, but for the males though,
as a moon
they don't
goddess,
really have those
she should only be
extreme
able to use
voice
light realm
actors
energy in
like
principle.
the grunge, you know,
all
or like
elemental
the
energy is, of course,
Sing
derived
Junguo
from light
from
realm
Solo
energy to
Leveling
begin with.
level of voice actors, you know.
I suspect that the device
Most of them
works
is like
by restoring elemental energy to its original state.
no,
This
yeah,
represents the theoretical
whoa,
level of the
something
7
like
elements
that.
akin to that of light refracted through a prism. Perhaps
Udah di-mention beberapa kali Durin bisa terbang sendiri tapi tetap nggak ada opsi Durin terbang pakai sayap sendiri, makanya
I almost wonder
mendekati akhir Act 7, ya kah? Ada Act 8 nggak? Ya nggak apa-apa lah ya. Teori menyelesaikan Act 7 dulu biar Act 8. Atau gimana maksudnya? Matthew Mercer is good.
And a
I know, right?
groundbreaking application of the Academia's latest elemental theories. I suspect only Lesser Lord Kusanali herself could have devised such an ambitious technology. But back to the energy field before us. If this is pure light realm energy, its relation to elemental energy is one of integration versus division. Or you could say that the former contains the latter. Could this mean that elemental
Main D&D
energy
nggak Bang Sui? Suaranya bagus buat jadi
the power
DM.
of the light realm?
I actually have a
give it a
show
try?
of where I play D&D with friends. There's gonna be one in January where I play with some of cosplayers. So please look forward for it. I am actually going to host a D&D session. So please look forward for it. Yang JP beda lagi, cewek-ceweknya mirip suara-suaranya menurut gue.
Disturb or even negate the field.
Kalau yang JP, ya bener. Kalau yang JP voice aktornya yang cowoknya tuh yang beda-beda, yang unik menurutku. Kalau cewek-ceweknya kira-kira ya sama lah ya. Jadi anggapannya kayak gacha game ini beneran nyari voice actor, voice actress yang lumayan safe gitu. Suaranya tuh bisa dinikmati semua orang. Bukan yang kayak bukannya kayak apa namanya? Melengking kayak yang melengking kayak apa namanya? Paimon pun udah jarang gitu loh anggapannya. Rata-rata tuh yang loli-loli itu pasti suaranya kayak tante-tante juga. Suaranya general betul. Yang paling beneran general tuh adalah orang VA Korea. VA Korea suara ceweknya semuanya sama. Suara cowoknya juga semuanya sama guys. Kalau Korea guys. Kalau Cina juga sama sih menurutku pribadi ya. Tapi adalah kayak dialek berbeda sedikit gitu.
You can end a person's whole career by interrupting them mid-speech.
Ini 3 bersaudara muncul mulu ya.
I'm truly touched.
NCN juga makanya.
Could I ask you to lend me a hand?
Yeah.
What?
Yes. Something like that.
Try using anima to
I don't know if it's my
concentrated
voice
assault
is
with
like
circular
peaking and
blades,
getting
with the goal
killed
of
by the
breaking
noise
through
suppression,
all
but
singular
yeah,
points.
that's one thing to do.
Nice! This time it tore through the field.
Tremendous. This is a major breakthrough.
Should we go through?
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies in such close proximity.
Kalau Dori JP itu beda dari yang lain.
You stay
Itu
here
dia.
and watch the entrance.
Dori JP, aduh.
Guy and I will go into
Keep your eyes peeled, Durin.
Yang IN-nya tame banget padahal yang JP-nya kelebihan kafein.
Give me the signal if you need help and I'll dive right in.
What do you mean, signal?
It's based on a new alchemical concoction I developed last month. When 2 bottles of it are smashed on the ground
Aku
together,
lebih suka CN soalnya
they emit
suaranya
a blinding
jadi pada
burst of
kalem,
light.
nggak salah.
If it comes
Korea
to that,
juga sama
remember
actually.
to shield your
Rata-rata
eyes with your
kayak
hat.
nggak ada gimana ya, nggak ada anime fighter banget gitulah suaranya bahasanya. Ya lagi makanya. Enter the energy field.
Like I thought. Beyond a certain distance, we can't see the opening where we came in. Maybe that's to prevent people from escaping.
Sounds like Dottore style to me. Not much has changed. Things are basically the same here as they were before the energy field appeared.
Wait, why is everybody dead? Di ACN boleh asal jangan censorship CN jadi.
We can only assume they're dead.
Ya. Aku ganti-ganti pas story make JP pas daily pakai CN.
There's an animal squatting next to each body.
Aku pakai bahasa Inggris biar bisa sambil apa namanya? Bahas-bahas yang lain. Jadi bisa denger VA-nya aja untuk ngerti what's going on.
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal after all.
Let's keep looking around.
Bawah kah? Atau ke atas? Oh, ke atas. Rata-rata VA English flat banget emotionnya, jarang yang kayak VA Sung Jingwo, makanya.
Same situation everywhere. Not a living soul in sight. Just countless bodies with animals standing watch over them.
Well, I think we can safely rule out the possibility that they're all pets.
Is skirting around the topic your way of showing consideration for other people's feelings?
Just being cautious. I don't doubt that you can handle the truth.
Follow the footsteps of the past. Oh.
Careful.
Please. Help us.
Damn.
Please.
Over there. I hear a voice.
It sounds so eerie. Like up here? Is it me or the music is like
Please.
creeping up?
Help us.
Izin gabung om.
What happened here?
I don't know.
Bukan kalian raid ya?
Suddenly, everyone collapsed. Then my line of sight.
Is it me or the audio is glitching?
I still have some of my senses left. I gotta get out of here.
It's the game, right? Not my PC, right? Oh, yeah, Tsubamas, bro. What's up? Well, it's dead.
It looks like there's a huge experiment going on inside this
Belum raid, cuma belok santai ngerinya.
Maybe each energy field is its own giant experiment.
Karena efek domain Dottore mungkin. Okay. I thought it was my PC, man.
Those of animals. Even without the other circumstances, this would be an extremely radical experiment. Those people may have lost their sense of selves, but they are not fully animals either. If they were, they would have left. But instead, their instincts are driving them to remain by their dead bodies.
We should go. No sense in sticking around here longer than we need to.
Agreed.
Wow. The eerie version of Mondstadt BGM. It kind of sounds like Hogwarts. Orangnya nggak tag jadi nggak ngerti kita jadi raid manual. Lah, bukannya udah tak ajarin tadi? Okay guys,
You're back.
let's pause a
Everything
bit
okay?
and let me show you how to do it. So you go to your stream settings, this one, go edit, then customization, scroll down, add right direct, search Omubochi or like, yeah, anyone yang bisa di rate aja gitu. Misalnya ke sini tuh, udah save, besok end stream, udah kelar. Bingung.
We saw some things that take a strong stomach. Otherwise, we're fine.
We should share our findings with the others.
Yes? Who is it?
Miss Nefer, it's me, Albedo. We found a way to break through the energy fields. With enough control.
Holy shit.
Possible to tear them open.
Federal, Mochi Salak, Mas Bro, thank you for joining membership. I just realized, sorry.
Dottore is carrying out his cruel experiments on an immense scale. Any residents who have failed to evacuate in time will likely meet a grisly end.
Sounds like he's living down to our expectations.
Might I ask how things are proceeding on your end?
I'm just about to get started. I'll be in touch once I have a result.
Understood. Stay safe.
I will.
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete.
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it.
These
and
two
considering
aunties.
the way you approach certain
Still
matters,
bitchin'.
I think you'll be better off with me present.
Let's begin. Entering simulation mode.
Pertama kali lihat Never langsung, apakah ini Mai? Sejujurnya ya, jujur li aja, jujur banget ini ya. Cosplaynya lebih cakep daripada in-game-nya. Fanart dan kawan-kawannya lebih cakep daripada apa in-game-nya. Not gonna lie.
Someone's there.
What are you looking at? In that case, I'll look at it with you. I want to know all about everything you've seen and experienced. Is there somewhere I should return to? Or should I stay here and be the hero everyone says I am? I don't dislike my current life. Roaming the land, fighting battles, accomplishing missions, earning a living, looking after Paimon. It's not so bad. I guess the only thing that's missing is that you're not here with me.
This is the conscious layer, which contains a person's true feelings. It is filled with both longing and kindness.
I suppose anyone who lives long enough ends up wishing for someone who can't be there. Maybe it's the only way we can feel truly alive.
Time to delve a little deeper.
Time to delve a little deeper.
Nasha Town is hardly the optimal choice
we're
for
back
a place
to
to
MC.
live, but it has character and a reasonable population density.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, don't be nervous. I was just thinking where might make a good starting point.
One thing I like when MC
Perhaps
is
I
like
should
very
send you
talkative that
further afield.
we don't really need
Conria,
to press F a lot.
Conria ceased to exist long ago.
Once again, you fail to understand the possibilities that the Tri-Lune creates. Anything that has existed in the past, I can now recreate. You simply do not wish to see that happen. That might be because you miss your sibling and fear getting answers that you are not ready to learn. But this is not for me to judge. If we are to collaborate, we need to maintain an amicable relationship. In a moment, you will be able to...
Oh no.
Hemat tenaga buat nekan F betul.
What are you...
Uh-oh. Never is busted. Yep, never is busted.
What are you gonna do?
Don't move. Something unwanted has crept into... Oh? Gone as quickly as it came.
Did you save me?
If I hadn't cut the connection, Dottore might have caught you from the other side and destroyed you. This was a good idea, but once is plenty. You were exceptionally brave. Excellent work.
Thanks, but now's not the time for that.
Nicole, I saved your life casually.
Albedo speaking.
I think I know where she is.
What is this endless darkness? I can't see anything, even though my eyes are wide open. But why? What happened?
Ah, sorry about that. I take it you didn't notice. Just now, a friend of yours took a little peek into your mind.
Could it be Nefer? How did she do it? Did she use something as a medium to connect to me?
Do you think she's
used
aware
the
of your
book,
current
right?
circumstances?
Traveler's book.
Oh dear. Have I stunned you into silence? I only wanted to slow down your time a little so I could stop your intruder in her tracks. It would have been nice to capture the spy. I must say, I'm finding the ability to adjust the flow of time rather intriguing. The moment you closed your eyes, time seemed to grow impossibly viscous, didn't it? A whole month passed before you opened your eyes again, but only for you. No one else was affected. I dare say this is something only a god can achieve.
Yeah, that is too confident of you,
You've
Dottore.
proven once again that you have god-tier powers.
Oh, you misunderstand. This wasn't about proving a point. I was testing things out. I find I learn best by doing, and I have to admit, time is not the easiest dimension to control. I only wanted to make you sleep for a short while, but it ended up lasting
Turu
a
aja,
whole
Dottore.
month. Clearly, some
Don't suka,
finesse is
Fluffy.
required to wield the authority over time as I wish. I hope you're not angry with me. It was only a month's discrepancy, nothing too serious. Had I been off by a year, a decade, or even a century, that would have been quite a different story.
That is
You could have frozen me for millions of years. So much for collaboration. You aren't showing much sincerity.
Millions of years? To what end? I wonder if you don't understand humans all that well. They are very pragmatic creatures who understand only that which they can perceive with their senses. If I had you sit here for a week, I imagine
Udah
people
mau
might
lanjutin
sympathize.
explore. Maksudmu lanjutin
But if I left
kerja.
you here for 100, 1,000, or 10,000
Akhirnya bocil pink kami bisa ngeray. Terima kasih Bang
the
Sui.
sheer
Capek banget.
size of that number would cause it to
Ya,
lose
puji
all
syukur ya.
meaning to them.
Bisa.
Not have the capacity to comprehend your suffering, and thus
Halo yang
they could
dari
not
streamnya Pomu. Salam kenal, saya
Unfortunately, while gods do
13.
exist in
Kalian bisa
Teyvat,
panggil saya
it is
Sui
ordinary
atau Bayu
humans
nama
that account for
asli aku.
most of the
Atau bisa panggil Salat juga ya.
Their lifespans are so limited, their bodies so fragile.
Gagap.
Did you ever really hope
Jelek
that they
banget
could begin
gagap
to
red bahasanya.
understand someone like you? Your long life and unique origins make you fundamentally different from them. How long will it be before
Thank
they
you,
start to
Pomu
treat
udah
you like
ngeray.
the alien you are? Before you are ostracized, outcast. This world has made you into a slave.
Ya,
So
selamat datang
many
ya.
times you have
Thank you udah
served
datang.
its will.
Hari ini kita lagi main Genshin Impact.
Have the powers that be ever thought to grant you the
Lanjutin story
one
terbarunya
simple
dari Genshin.
thing you wish for. You have been treated most unfairly. I can change that.
Mantap sekali sudah check mark ya. Tolong di request dulu itu silver play button-nya. Apa-apa yang penting ada. Yang penting kan ada gitu ya. Tapi nggak ada di DM. Ya coba, thank you udah upgrade ke penghijauan. Thank you supportnya.
I've entered the past 3 times at this point, but I still have so many questions. For instance, beyond each point being further back in time than the last, what determines the specific locations at which I can make entry?
Minimal.
The common thread linking all 3 scenarios is that the traveler has been present. But it's more than that. I know I sensed something familiar around her. What was it? I'll keep this question
Maklum
in mind
gumpalan
as I
pink sok
carry on.
ngartis. Kalau bahasa aku kemarin tuh kan star syndrome, anjay. Enggak guys, bedain ya. Tipomu ini dia memang social anxiety aja. Mungkin ada trauma, mungkin memang nggak bisa. Ya teori mengerti. Ah ini.
Always trying to use powers.
This is when the unknown force actually helped. So it was
like
Columbina after all that actually saved the day on this
physical form?
when Rare actually blasted off Kuvaki cannon or something.
You've messed with the cannon again, huh?
Jempol.
But this round's not gonna go your way.
The cannon. That's right.
Minimal DM is
I was
real.
at Silver Moon Hall and I sensed an abnormal Kuvaki fluctuation coming from Nasha Town. And right after that, came an ominous power emanating from Star Sand Shoal.
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time.
This is basically a recap.
But even so, my life and will were not extinguished.
I wonder if I could try to prevent his resurrection. But how would I do it? What can I do, here and now?
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
Aku belum sampai sini questnya. Ini actually masih di clump of quest awal-awal actually.
Make it in time. She's using the Kuvaki shield like I taught her. Is she gonna use it to block the cannon's beam? She's strong. I'm sure she can manage. But the force released when the beam impacts the shield might lead to collateral damage. Easy Island. The Frost Moon Scions will be exposed to lethal levels of Kuvaki.
The unseen guardian is
Question,
actually
if I may,
Columbina.
kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked.
Lens is very sharp actually.
Do you also have a hand
Ini
in
yang
that?
antagonis mana bang? Dottore nanti tak kasih tahu.
Maybe that really was me after all. Well,
Aku terlalu lag buat main. Device issue
I
kan
don't
maksudnya?
know if I have enough power left.
Di sini aku nggak expect sama sekali.
No time.
Aku udah nebak dari awal sih. Dari flashback yang pertama. Dari flashback yang kartunya tuh ternyata ditarik sama Columbina. Yang di dunia bulan ini.
Oh, Frost Moon.
Tutorial real villain itu dia.
Oh, slumbering moonlight of Nodcry. If you can hear me, if you can sense my call, then please, heed me once more! Did it work?
Is she gonna die here then? That sucks. Teorinya pada bilang kalau itu ditolongin Nicole, ternyata Columbina sendiri. Ah ya. I don't think Nicole can use Kuvaki powers, right? Kalau di story sekarang udah nyadar dari awal. Oh.
Hey, did you hear me?
Lebih ke terkonfirmasi.
Columbina, I said wake up now.
Oh, good morning, Sandrone.
It's the gay couple.
In the afternoon, actually. And could you kindly not use my quarters as your personal nap room next time?
But I feel so safe here.
Oh.
And your coffee, right? It's so bitter, but it smells lovely.
It's like you were raised by wolves in a forest or something. What did you drink growing up? Grass tea?
The Frost Moon Scions certainly led a more frugal existence than the Fatui.
Then I'll bet you've never eaten one of these before.
It's meat.
It smells delicious.
Is it meat?
That's because it's a
Matcha?
Fontanian recipe. I had a little free time today, so I made a batch.
Sandrone made it
Rosaline will be here
herself.
shortly, but if you really can't wait, I guess you can go ahead and... Hey, at least let me finish before you start eating. Did the Frost Moon Scions not teach you basic table manners? Or did the rules not apply to you because you're the high and mighty moon goddess?
Most likely. Aku mau matcha.
These are so tasty.
Aku baru tahu matcha tuh
Of course
ternyata
they are. I made them.
ya technically teh biasa pun ada kafein ya, tapi kayak konsentrat kafein di matcha tuh actually tinggi banget. Pantes matcha latte itu nggak perlu pakai kopi lagi.
You know, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. Why did you leave your old home and join the Fatui? I mean, I'm sure their food was awful. But there's gotta be more to it than that.
Well, life there didn't go quite how I imagined.
What were you expecting? You're a god. Your followers are gonna make some demands of you, right? Surely you can just answer a few prayers here and there in return for the free food and drink. How bad can it be?
Well, would you help other people just for free food and drink?
Good question.
The doctor told me that you were created by a great mechanic, Lord something Fisher.
The Lord Artificer.
Something Fisher.
Some people can't keep their mouths shut.
Oh, Lord Artificer. And didn't he have something to do with the,
Makanya aku batasin tiap mau minum cuma setengah sendok. Makan bubuknya itu pun cuma sekali, itu dia.
Yes,
Baru
that
pantas
was
bisa
it.
bikin kecanduan, itu dia.
Narcitzenkreuz Ordo. So, would you try to fulfill their wishes?
You must be joking. I wouldn't go even if they paid me. I don't even know them.
Exactly. Well, I felt the same way.
We learned
I
from
did not know the people who made demands of me.
Mr.
What do you know?
Zhang Li
We're on the same page
that have been, you know, being the god of Liyue for 1,000 years.
If there was anything I wanted to do.
He got enough of it and become a human
wishes
instead.
Of my own. Well, I don't. And I'm not in any mood to fulfill someone else's either.
Who's Alain?
He was the... You know what? Never mind. You're not gonna remember. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, neither of us is the self-sacrificing type. Let me ask you this. What sort of place would you like to live in, if you could choose?
A place where people don't ask me for things I cannot give them. Where they don't worship me, or fear me, but just want to chat with me like a normal person. I'd also like the freedom to come and go as I please. And ideally, it would be somewhere with the smell of coffee and snacks.
Not to burst your bubble, but no such place exists in the world. Now, take your snacks and scram.
What do you mean, scram? You want my company.
Did I pass out? Of course. I'm back here again. I dreamed of events from my past. Sandrone. Traveler, I miss you all so much. Back there, I guess I managed to harness all the Kuvaki energy on Hisi Island. But how did I do it? Time is flowing backwards here, and I can use that familiar power to enter the world of the past. That mystery ally everyone talked about. It was me all along. I can sense that there isn't much more power remaining up ahead. What lies at the end of all of this? Will time keep flowing into the past? And will I ever find my way back?
More memories. Wehehehe. Untung C0R1 cuma 80 pul. Total lah tuh masing-masing 80 pul. Kalau aku masing-masing 80 pul.
It's getting harder and harder to use my power.
It's getting weaker and weaker and weaker.
I'm no match for the abyss in this state. I need to avoid the contaminated fragments.
Speedrun. There you go.
Time to go. I wonder where I'll
Total di
find
Columbina
myself
10 pul
this
doang.
time.
Hokinya. Jalan PT10, Columbina PT82, weapon kalah 65, PT63 baru dapat signature.
Night cemetery.
Lumayan tapi ya,
This
toh
is
PT
where
jatuhnya
Flint's
60 ya.
is based.
Tapi tetap boncos 210 pul sih. Lumayan lah ya. Tapi Columbina ini beneran investasi, Jir. Geo, belum sama Geo, Dendro sama Elektro bakal jadi lunar, damage lunarnya emang segede itu actually.
Flint's and Varga talked
Kayak
about
flat
some
damage
files
gitu loh
on
kalau
the
Luna
well
tuh
hunt.
enaknya kan. Kalau misalnya kayak burn atau melt atau gimana itu kan
To
ada efek
expose the
lainnya.
true
Gitu.
intentions of this Rereer, we
Hokiku
need
diserap
to
sama
dive
Flint's
into
Yalan.
Notcry's history.
Iya Flintsku.
Are my
Gak
actions
pulang.
changing the past? Or are they
Guriran mau ambil
simply
3
completing
cons,
a
I see.
process? Is all of this inevitable?
Zibai harus ambil juga gak
Or
sih?
am I the one making these decisions? If I choose not to help them now, will it change how things turn out?
Hope we don't land on
This
our
is
heads
when
then.
we are actually searching of Columbina's past.
Friends, I can't not help them.
Yeah, everything was Columbina's
And
doing.
the other one was here.
Hey! Another file's moving!
That is cute.
That should do it. Luanatar? You can sense my presence? Wait!
It's as if Columbina herself is the Lunator. Aku habis 33k primo untuk Columbina C2 R1. Damn.
Presence I've been sensing all along. She's always been by the
Ya,
traveler's
Columbina
side.
emang C2 sih.
That explains
Apa?
why the traveler has been there each time I've entered the
Cap.
past.
Apa namanya?
Why
Bang for the buck.
Is it because she has a
Zibai aku kurang
connection to
tertarik,
his
ganti Albedo
Mendalis is
aja.
familiar?
Nah, Zibai ini kalau main di PS aku bakal ngerol. Kalau misalnya dia ternyata sub atau ternyata support, skip. Lagi dikasih WS sama Hoyo. Peresa C0 R1, damn. Menang rate off juga, jadi curiga. Ya, teori nikmati. Enjoy it while it lasts. Kebahagiaan itu akan ada apabila kita sudah merana. Merana itu ada apabila kita sudah bahagia. Nggak mungkin kita merana terus, nggak mungkin kita bahagia terus.
I cannot sense any power up ahead. Just a void. out into infinity.
Cuma aku yang tertarik C3 ya.
Final chance to enter the
Gimana ya?
past.
Kayak nggak signifikan gitu loh di C3 Columbina menurutku. Mau juga tapi mau simpan untuk cara lain itu dia. Bang Sui 2026. Yes.
Hisey Island? How far back in time is this? Where's Luanatar? I can't sense her presence this time.
Seeing Anafa and Aino reunited like that.
Wow, this
sure
is
was
way
heartwarming.
back. This is Luna 1.
Traveler, no. Stay calm. Think, Columbina. A way back. To where? Do I go back to Moon Prayer Night? And if I return in my current state, what will become of me then? Dotori's actions that day proved that he'd been planning that for a long time. He had already seized the power of 2 moon marrows before capturing me.
Pani aku hoki tiap
Even if I
itu kalah
managed to
mulu.
get back, how can I fight against him when he
Harus
wields the
menggunakan
Triune
gimmick
authority? I can't.
gacanya di tempat
If
mereka.
I go back like this, I'll be playing right into his hands. I have to
Di
find some
C4
way of
biar
rivaling the
IR-nya.
power he has usurped.
Tapi ya IR kan bisa dicari soalnya.
Wait,
Soalnya Columbina mau nyari damage-nya juga nggak bakal terlalu gede gitu loh damage-nya.
the Triune authority. Does that mean? I think I know what the final destination of this lunar reflection might be. I know what I must do.
Speaking of homes, we must already be close to where the Frost Moon Scions live.
But how do I communicate my plan to my friends? Should I write it down here? No. Someone else will see
Soalnya
it.
yang full support kebanyakan C3 orang-orang ambil biasanya. Tapi nah Columbina aku pengen aja. Moga bisa kesampaian mengingat masih ada PR mau R5 weapon Rio.
Now it makes sense.
The flowers! Everything makes sense now. She is the flowers. And she become Lunotar. Oh.
Hey, what was that? Felt like some sort of breeze blew by, and then the petals suddenly turned into... Huh?
Hmm?
It was I who brought Luanatar into being. I gave up a piece of my own soul to create her. That's why I could sense a familiar power from the moment I entered this space. It also explains why she's been present in every past location that I've entered. Because we have a deep connection.
Hey there! What's your name?
And the reason why there are no more gates to the past after this point is that Luanatar hadn't been born then.
Such a bittersweet thing,
No
man.
wonder I sensed the trace of a blessing when we first met. But I still didn't recognize the soul hidden within you. Back then, I was just a little lost dove. I had yet to become Columbina Hyposelenia.
Go on. Go on now. We've got stuff to do. Best you find someone else to hang out with.
Hey, you scared it off.
I'll be counting on you.
Oh.
Remember to stay by the traveler's side, guide her, and help her in my stead. Oh, and bring her to the garden where the moon prayer blossoms grow. There's a little lost dove there who will need her help.
Yeah.
Go on.
This is even more sad of how she just wants to go back to the moon.
You too. Go.
No.
And live your story. As for mine must go in a different direction.
No. No more wife. Oh yeah, this is the villain you've asked just now.
How would you like to experience the thrill of never being held accountable for your actions? You could crush people like ants without consequence, or tear off their heads or limbs as you please. Believe me, such a life is
Kalau ambil
but one
C4 mending
small
sekalian
step
C6, betul.
away.
What point is he
Kalau
trying
lu
to
notar itu
make?
sebagian dari Columbina berarti tadi dia nyium si Traveler. I know,
The
right?
freedom to kill? To do evil
Columbina
and get
just
away with
loves
it?
her
Why would
friends
you
that
offer me
much.
that?
The creation of a world is the
Nah, yang
ultimate
kedua nanti
scientific
perhatiin notif itu
experiment.
bang, ada yang beda.
I have
Oke.
taken my research to the highest level.
Gak ketutupan
Where I
kamera
shall
kan?
be not just a
Gak
god,
ketutupan frame ini kan?
but
Aman kan?
also a servant to many sacred spirits. I shall heed the truth and perform holy deeds. A god's laboratory is the perfect playground. But it needs the right occupant to explore its full potential. Mortals are found everywhere one looks. Not so with Descenders. I'd prefer my first guest to be a distinguished individual such as yourself. And I know you could make the most of the opportunities it offers.
So the condition for entering the new world is to take innocent lives. The same dilemma that Rerir once faced. Could I really bring myself to kill others for my own benefit? Rerir did. And look where it got him.
Have you made up your mind?
Have you made up your mind?
I can't do it. Your playground is no place for me. You're putting your hopes in the wrong person. But we both know I'm not quite the hero you say I am either. I have my own reasons for the journey I'm on. And they aren't all selfless.
You've grown a lot since we last met. But there are still things you are unwilling to compromise on. This will only hinder you. Why don't I lower my requirements a little as a gesture of goodwill? I'll give you a little time to learn to be a less noble soul. That'll make things much easier for you.
I really doubt I could live that sort of life.
And yet you already sound less defiant than a moment ago. The benefits appeal to you because you can read the signs of the times. Why don't we return to my research facility? Your last visit was so rushed. There is much that I have yet to show you.
There is much that I need to show you.
Now to that question,
Heroes don't attack from behind. Guess I'm no hero.
Wow.
This is most disappointing.
Disappointing. Now this is a budget that you will spend, Mihoyo. All this storytelling and no action. Now there's action. Kamehameha! Yeah, I mean Hadouken! Yeah, only on cutscenes that the MC is mixing up every element. Oh. Gravity magic. Shit.
Now then.
Hey, it's the trio. They actually broke from the energy field.
A new face. Interesting.
Hell yeah. Kirk's brain effect. Mau bagaimana lagi bang? Harus ramah sama mobile device. Hat guy, how did he get here?
You're still gonna call me hat guy after that, huh? I didn't see anyone else in there who needed saving. It's nothing. I'll be fine. Why are you looking at me like that? Is it that shocking that I'd come to your rescue? I owed you a favor back in Sumeru. Now we're even. Distracting Dotori was tough. I won't lie. He's not gonna fall for the same trick twice. That was my one shot. I'd hoped to use it to take him out.
The timing was perfect, though.
I never wanted to obliterate someone more than I do right now. Dotori doesn't recognize me, but his segments were originally made based on an analysis of my operational principles. I expect it's only a matter of time
Maklum
before he
sibuk
figures out
alt-tab.
what I am.
So Dotori doesn't recognize Wanderer because he deleted himself from Irminsul. Did he really miss his only chance for revenge by saving me?
Damn.
Why the long face? Hey, I'm not blaming you, okay? And I'm not complaining either. Rescuing you and killing Dotori are equally important goals. Everyone would be pretty stuck without you. It's best you live to fight another day.
How are you holding up? Are you all right? Hat Guy said to put safety first, so we agreed to run as far away as we could after leaving the energy field and only meet up once it was safe.
You don't look injured. It seems that Dotori didn't do anything to you.
All right. Rescue operation complete. Let's head back. There's a lot more work to be done before this is over.
All right, where is it?
Understood. I will bear the Tsaritsa's decree in mind. I don't see what's so awesome about it, though. Does he really think everyone else is as immature as him? I'm not stooping to Tartaglia's level.
I thought you might say that. How's your progress?
Quite promising, actually. That alchemist Albedo gave me a few ideas. Remember how I asked you to look up some files for me? That stuff on the Nazi-Kreuz Institute. René de Petrichor and Jakob Ingold. Alain Guillotin despised René's theories and methods, but he never managed to come up with better alternatives either. So I adopted some of René's ideas.
I thought Alain was like a father to you. He and René were mortal enemies, were they not?
Damn.
And what would you say if Lenny and his friends one day learned something useful from someone you utterly detested?
I would applaud them for it. That would mean that they have surpassed me.
For all we know, Alain Guillotin might have thought the same thing. Not that it matters, though. He's dead, and I'm alive. So it's my call to make. Once you die, it doesn't matter how great you were in life. Only the living get to decide what happens next.
Hey, come on out. They're back.
Huh? You're back? And your head's still screwed on? And you still have all your limbs?
What does it look like? Way to keep your composure, madam.
Excuse you. I am perfectly composed.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
Glad you're
Casually.
okay. Yes, it's a huge relief.
Worry? Oh, yeah, right. You think we, the Fatui, were worried about you?
We were worried sick.
Hey!
The Traveler and I were already friends. You are free to join this mission in whatever capacity you please. Much like your tea parties.
It's a laugh a minute with you guys.
I must say, I was quite surprised when Mr. Albedo told me he would need no additional aid.
We discussed this on our way back as well. I am rarely so unequivocal, but in this case, we had full confidence in Hat Guy.
He said he knew what he was doing. Albedo and I pretty much had to just wait outside on standby. Meanwhile, Hat Guy broke into the energy field and rescued the Traveler solo.
You didn't have to mention that.
Well, I'm thoroughly impressed. You are a force to be reckoned with, Hat Guy.
Is she back? Is she really back?
Paimon!
Traveler! It's really you!
Aww.
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon missed you so much!
Aww.
You can finally breathe easy, Paimon.
It's great to have you back in one
Yeah, talk about Llama. Taco actually cosplayed as her and it's so perfect. Taco's gonna cosplay as Nefer too.
Look at
It's gonna
them.
be perfect also.
Once you reach my age, there's nothing better than watching a misty-eyed reunion between friends.
Just how old are you,
It's
Jehoda?
nothing. Same goes when you get to my age, too. I bet Ino and Anefa would be tearing up as well if they were here.
Varka, I'm not sure Anefa can cry.
Oh, yeah, good point. Hey, your eyes are looking a little red and puffy. Come here, let's hug it out.
Aww.
What? Ew, no! No, thank you. You're not my dad, okay? Knock it off! Everyone, I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. But the silver lining is, I didn't come away
Nangis
from this
jujur,
ordeal
Sun
empty-handed.
Sandroni.
While I was being held
Varka being
captive,
Varka, I know,
I
right?
learned a lot about Dottoro's current capabilities and what he plans to do with them. Allow me to explain.
Bada beam, bada boom. I will explain to you.
The
in a
three
short
moon
manner.
goddesses were even more powerful than we imagined. No wonder Dottore believes himself to be equal to the gods. Maybe even
Si
superior.
BPK-BPK-nya keluar si
Utter
Varka.
blasphemy.
Varka dan Flins be like,
While everyone was gone, Nefer and I made an interesting discovery. And I believe Miss Sandrone has something to share too. Ma'am, perhaps you could do the honors?
Called it. Getting rid of a pesky troublemaker like her is like trying to clean up after a crumbly cake.
Our next step is to find a way to bring her back.
A place where time flows backwards, with no destination in sight. Surely it must have been Tevat's history, held by great powers beyond our reach.
It sounds like she's on a specific path through time, just traveling in the opposite direction to us. The question is, where does that path lead? Or will it keep going to infinity?
We considered that question as well. Strictly speaking, time is not infinite.
Indeed not. Every road has an end.
since when doesn't he?
Oh, you sure lived quietly.
I don't think Nicole was there sitting down.
I do, in fact. It's something I've always done at our mages' tea
Wait,
parties.
I'm curious.
Quiet, mysterious, and persuasive. You wonder what lies at the end of her road. Well, just as the world has a beginning and an end, so too does time. And so, the
Yeah.
end of the road is the moment
He
that
wasn't
Tevat
there
was
before.
born. But where Miss Columbina will end up along this road, that depends on where this particular river of reverse time began.
What about the original moons and the moon goddesses? Do they have a beginning too?
Dean, there's no one besides Albedo there. Wait, what? Is there?
In the beginning,
Is there?
no moons adorned the sky. It was the Dragon King Nibelung who raised the 3 moons into the heavens, and thus were the moon goddesses born.
She was there. It's her skirt, right? Oh no, never mind. She's not there. She just appeared out of nowhere. She's not there. She appeared out of thin air.
They were shadows of the planet, born to
As een schreeuw,
wield
mang beda ba
Nibelung's
kayo?
authority
Absent
and
ba?
oversee
Hello,
the
hello.
world on his behalf. They were extensions of his
Spawn.
will, manifestations of his majesty. But then one day, they disappeared just as suddenly as they had once been brought into being. Nobody knew where they had gone.
We're back to Columbina, I
Like I
assume.
thought.
There you go.
No more paths back to reality have emerged since. But how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track?
Emang overpower deh kayak Alice.
I can't
You
even
know,
be
right?
sure of how long I've been walking for. The further I travel, the less stable this space becomes. There are even moments where I can sense something that feels like abyssal energy. They can just materialize out of thin air. I have to keep my wits about me.
What anomaly? This one? Wow. It's raining in abyss? It's Revere.
Is that the ray here of Solnari?
Oh.
You are the moon goddess. But how? Please, there's no need. I'm not interested in fighting anymore.
What?
I find that a little difficult to believe.
Yeah. Honestly, so do I. The way you used my own power against me was... It was a brilliant strategy. And then, in the final moment before I was thrown into this space, I got to see an old friend.
Mr. Dainsleif.
Right. It was so long ago now. But we were friends once. And when I first got here, I was filled with hatred, remorse, and rage. How I cursed and devoured. I tore everything here apart. I was consumed by the desire to leave this place and have my vengeance. But to no avail. This is a place with no exit. This is the second time I've entered this space. Though I have no memory of the first. I was torn to shreds the moment I entered. But this time I survived. It must be partly because of this new body. And partly because of all the Kuvaki I absorbed in Nodcry.
Are you the source of the abyssal power in here?
Not all of it. Some is from when I first arrived here and tried to
Jadi
destroy
ingat meme yang
everything.
Columbina ngambang
There was
sambil
already a degree of
nengok
abyssal
Mount
power here
Olympus.
before I entered. And like a venomous snake baking in the merciless sun, it tried to slither into my shadow.
Tried to? So, you rejected it?
Yes. Because after that, the world suddenly became silent for a moment.
What do you mean?
The voices in my head, they were gone. And then I saw her.
Her?
The Lindis. My former lover.
Never mentioned that she saw a memory of the Lindis leaping into the moon's reflection.
More precisely, I saw her afterimage. I'm sure the real her is long gone. She was just an ordinary Conrian. She couldn't have survived here for very long. Anyway, why have you come here? Didn't you know it was a dead end?
If I hadn't escaped through the moon gate, my friends would have been in far greater danger.
Oh, I see. Because of your power. The power of a moon goddess.
The power of a moon goddess.
You'd like to know how I know, wouldn't you? The one who resurrected me said so. I could hear a deep lust for power in his voice.
Do you mean... Dottore?
So Dottore actually used Rare too.
So that's what he's called.
Damn.
He'd been collecting fragments of my body for a long time. Also that he could resurrect me at the moment of his choosing. I had no interest in his research. But being as corroded by the abyss as I was, we were aligned as far as hunting the moons and recovering my strength were concerned.
So that's
where
why the
is
wild
actually
suddenly
why.
became so active in Nodcry. When I left the Fatui in my weakened state, Dottore must have felt that his time had come.
Moon Goddess, could I ask a favor of you?
Rare actually
I
went
know
good.
this is a lot to ask,
Obat ka dia?
especially from someone who tried to kill you. If you refuse, I won't fight it. But this is the only thing I desire now. Nothing else matters.
What do you want?
I'd like you to take a message to Thelindis for me.
Tholindis? But
Yes, she's dead. But like I said, I saw her after image. I can sense that some part of her soul remains here. Far, far ahead.
why don't you go and speak to her yourself?
I can't. I don't know why, but I can't move freely in this space as you can. All I can see is a glimpse of her walking away. Just like the moment when I last saw her in life. In return, I will clear these abyssal obstacles for you. No, not in return. I'll clear them for you. Whether you want to help me or not. It feels like something I
Dipikir-pikir
ought to do.
kasihan dia. Dari dulu cuma jadi alat, makanya.
Why?
Bahagialah Rere, setidaknya hidupmu lebih tenang di dalam dunia bulan itu.
I've been asking myself that question a lot recently. Why did I do the things I did? I'm tired of it all. Tired of the person I became. People used me. And then I turned around and started using others.
Yeah.
I hurt
It's the
a lot
principle of
people.
retaliation.
I think I grew tired of it long ago. But I wouldn't admit it to myself. And ultimately, that's how I ended up here.
What do you wish to tell her?
All of it. My past. My mistakes. Everything that happened after we were separated.
Is it okay if I give her the abridged version?
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty you can skip over. Just tell her the important
Halo,
parts.
apa kabar?
Whatever you think that means.
Like the part where you relentlessly tried to kill us?
It's up to you. Love demands honesty. But my relationship with Thelindis was built on lies.
That's true.
We hid too much from each other. But after living my whole life in the shadows, I don't want to hide anything anymore.
I will do my best.
Oh, he can clear the abyss apparently. Just Columbina being Columbina, I know, right?
There.
Boleh diringkas? Ya.
The abyss will no longer stand in your way.
Even though Mr. Dainsliff felt he had to fight you, I think he still regarded you as a friend.
Dane?
He said that you betrayed him. But he also felt great remorse at never having understood what you were truly going through.
Oh.
Why tell me this?
Because if he'd known that someone could take a message to you, I believe that's what he would have said.
That is true.
Thank you.
It means a lot.
It means a lot. I know this will sound strange coming from
Kayak yang
me,
di pedal pop.
Don't die, Moon Goddess. I can tell that you're determined to get out of here.
We're gonna succeed though. Continue
He kept his
onward.
word. The abyss is no longer obstructing my path.
Hey, it's the Lindis. How many thousand years have it
That
been?
the Lindis? She wasn't far off at all. And yet, they can never meet.
Oh.
Hello, Miss Delindis.
Who are you? How do you know my name? I've never seen anyone else here before.
You can call me Columbina. I promised Rerir that I'd bring a message to you.
Rerir? My Rerir? Is he well?
He's doing better than he was.
Better
Dia tobat.
than he was, huh? Sounds like he's had a pretty rough time.
500 tahun gak ngapa-ngapain. I know, right?
Others have had a rough time on his
So close
account
yet
too.
so far is real. I know,
In many
right?
cases, their time ran out because of him. And I'm not just talking about the children of the Crimson Moon.
So, things got worse before they got better. Could you tell me what happened, Miss Columbina?
Are you sure you wish to know?
Yes. This is my opportunity to learn the truth. No matter how hard it is to hear, I have to know.
I admire your courage. However, time is short. I cannot stay here for long. Rerir had seeds of hatred in his heart, and many people nursed them for their own ends. On some level, everything he did was to try and find a way to see you again. But in the end, he came to regret his mistakes. He wanted to apologize for hiding his past from you. Beyond that, he did not say specifically what it was he wished to convey to you, but I'm sure that you've always been on his mind. You are what has kept him going over all these years.
I'm sorry, Miss Columbina. This is so upsetting. I'm not sure how to put my feelings into words.
It's all right. I understand. Well, that's everything from me. So, I guess I'll be...
Wait. One moment. Time flows backwards here. The road ahead only leads further and further into the past.
I know. I intend to reach the end of that road.
Without a moon marrow, without the 3 moons' power, you won't make it far. Wait, unless... Are you one of the moon goddesses?
Yes, we are.
You could say that.
I see. I often think to myself, if life is like a train ride, why haven't I reached the terminus? Where am I even going?
Good question.
And it's not just me. It's this whole place. Wherever it is, it seems like it's existed forever. It's such a mystery. Where is it going? I must seem so ridiculous. I can't answer these basic questions, and yet I jumped right in here without hesitating, only to be torn apart the moment I entered by powerful energy currents. Only my soul remains now. Thinking back, I was suddenly overcome with fear and terror in that moment. Perhaps I too became bewitched by the abyss. I may have been the leverage it needed to control Rerir. I used to be a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum in Conria, researching the iridescent moon's marrow. Eventually, I came to the conclusion that time in here flows in reverse. Rerir was one of the Venster King's retainers. With me, he was in an impossible position. It plagued him constantly. I wanted to help him escape his lot in life. I wanted him to be happy, so I thought I'd use this place to return to the past. At the time, I thought I could just go back to the day that the Venster King first found the prince. It was only after meeting the prince that the Venster King started going too far with his research into the abyss. That was the day all of our woes began. I thought I could stop the king from ever meeting him and solve everything.
I couldn't kill the Venster King himself, so I had to find another way to save Rayrir. That's why I wanted to go back, to kill the person who had brought new possibilities to our realm.
I'm sure it was a futile endeavor, but the
Cerita yang
abyss
diringkas
probably
sedih ya,
enhances the
makanya.
basest human desires. So I naively hoped I could change everything. But I was simply too weak. Like a speck of dust against the whole universe. Look at me. I didn't even survive the journey here. Not physically, at least. I know I'm never getting out of here. But you're different. You can make it, and I want to help you. I owe you that much.
How do you plan to help me?
Have you noticed the golden energy that exists here? Based on my past research and my observations since coming here, I believe they carry you forward faster. I can share what I've learned and help you understand the pattern in which this energy appears. I think you just might... Now, I know you will be able to change the past. Also, I've been speculating about where this space ends. The documentation was scanned, but from what I know of the legends about the moons, the oldest ones seem to begin with Nibelung, king of dragonkind. I have no way of verifying any of it by this point, but if it's true, you might be able to reach that era if you keep walking.
Understood. Thank you, Miss Thelindis.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. If you hadn't entered this realm of everlasting death, what use would my deductions be? Thanks to you, they have some meaning. About Rayrir, I'm so sorry. For everything.
It wasn't your fault.
That's not true. Because we both feared bringing trouble upon each other, neither of us ever told the truth. And that dishonesty sealed our fates. But enough about that. I wish you a safe journey, Miss Columbina.
Why can't just you carry the girl to marry the
And
boy?
may the outside world never have to experience pain like this again. Rayrir, you're there, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
I cannot see you, because you exist in the future. I expect we'll be trapped in this prison of space-time for all eternity. But please, gaze upon the past, and then sit for a while. Let's find a place to sit down together, just like we did when we first met.
Oh. I guess it's her end of time. Makin dalam hubungannya semakin sakit menghilangnya.
How long have I been walking? How much further till I reach the end? Is there even an end to be found? Everything's getting blurry. Are you all right, little sister? Have you come from the distant future?
Oh. It's the Crimson Moon Goddess, right? Could be right.
How exactly did the moons just disappear? Shouldn't it be a little harder to get rid of major creations like moons?
The world is a vast and ancient place. On a certain scale, all life lasts for but a fleeting moment.
Miss Nicole explained that the moon goddesses likely perished in the War of Funerary Flame. The moons themselves were also destroyed at that time, save for the Frost Moon, from which a new moon goddess was later born.
Am I missing something then? 'Cause the stories say that the moon goddesses were born on the moon, but doesn't Columbina say she was born in Nodcry?
Huh, you're right!
Why do their birthplaces differ? What's the difference between the two generations of moon goddesses?
Also, remember what Sandrone said? Her scans detected 4 moons. In other words, 4 moon marrows.
Technically, the result of the scan means that 4 moon marrows were detected and positively identified as moons in that moment. In other words, this piece of information alone isn't enough for us to know how Miss Columbina is doing right now.
Yup, we have no way of staying up to date on whether she's dead or alive. She's on her own for now.
But at least she's trying her best to get back to us.
Yeah. She's a tough cookie. And a sore loser, too. We have to trust that she'll find a way. Because we really need her power. As much as it pains me to say it, we've got no chance of beating Dottore in a straight-up fight. He's much too powerful. It wouldn't even be close. That maniac is going to devour everything in his path until he reaches us. We need to find someone or something that can stop him before he does anything worse. I'll be frank. Our only hope of defeating this false god is with a real moon goddess on our side. I'm not just saying this because Columbina's a friend and I want her back safe and sound. It's just the truth. And I know that even she was no match for him when he attacked, but I don't have a better solution.
We're not giving up on saving her, whether she can defeat Dottore or not.
Right. Don't worry, Miss Sandrone. We're all aligned on saving Columbina.
No one's trying to argue that we can only justify saving our friend because it will help save the world. This is about multitasking. We want to save both.
So, she's more than just a moon goddess to you guys?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Duh! She's part of the gang! And you are too, you know.
Yes, I know. You don't need
3
to
bulannya
labor the
udah
point.
turun.
I knew that the moment I
Kiri
came
distant.
running
Ya bener,
over
yang
with my
merah.
documents that I was part of the in-group. I mean, if Arlecchino can fit in, I certainly can. Anyway, as for how we get Columbina back, I've been working on it constantly. But I think I'm still lacking certain information about the moon. I'd probably get there if I could continue my calculations, but the problem is, I've run out of computing power.
Computing power? You mean you need more energy?
No, the issue isn't energy, it's processing power. There's so much data to get through that the whole process has just ground to a halt.
That's a tricky problem.
René de Petrichor of the Nazissenkreuz Ordo once foretold the fate of the world. But I don't know how he did it. My guess is that he used the primordial sea's power. However, that won't work for me. His methodology was vastly different from my own. What's worse, they're incompatible. And to top it all off, we can't even leave Nodcry. Ugh, this is so annoying. If I'd known we'd run into a bottleneck like this. Well, no, the design bureau's a bust as well. Curse that Dottore! Couldn't have made this harder for me if he tried.
Oh, what do we do then? How about we grab a bite to eat and take a break? Maybe something will come to mind after you've cleared your head.
You don't get it, do you? I'm trying to calculate the fate of an entire world here.
Well, that's not
I
wrong.
need accurate results, not fake prophecies. Where the heck am I gonna find the computing power for that? Ahem. Anyway, time to shelve the discussion on technical difficulties. Being a killjoy isn't very ladylike, after all.
Either way, we've done what we can. Rest well, everyone. Remember to let us know if anything new comes up.
Hawkeye? Is he hinting that we should talk outside?
Let's go somewhere a little more private. You know that Dory went back to Sumeru, right?
Yeah. She mentioned she was planning to head back.
Did Dory die?
Things aren't looking good for Notcry. She's gone to spread the word so that Sumeru has a chance to prepare for the worst. From what I know of Dottore, there are two possible reasons why he hasn't made a move yet. One is that he's still working through some kinks in his new powers. The other is, he wants to see how we're going to react. He'll easily devour everything eventually, so I guess he's in no rush to make it happen. The first false god he made was me. Now it's his turn. Even though my records were erased from Irminsul, Dottore's ideas haven't changed one bit. He once told me that becoming a god was like turning yourself into a hungry wolf or giant serpent to devour the moon. Clearly, he began studying the moon goddess's powers long before he even tried making a god. He's always wanted to get his greedy hands on divine authority one way or another. And in the end, he devoured the moon where I failed. In the desert of Sumeru, there is a chessboard built by King Deshret, also known as Al-Ahmar. I don't know if it was a real game, or if he was just trying to challenge his servants and citizens in some way. But creating games and setting rules, gods do that as a matter of course. That's the kind of power Dottore craves. Now he has the Trilunar Authority. His power is leagues beyond the common people. I don't think there's any point in other nations rushing to the front line. They're better off focusing on defense and hoping they can fend off any threats that spill out from Notcry. Either way, Dory will inform Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she will contact the other gods in turn. The Seven will have some recourse available. If nothing else, their protection should keep the rest of the world from descending into chaos as quickly as Notcry has. So on the bright side, even if Notcry is doomed, your friends in other nations won't be in any immediate peril.
That's good to know. But I'm not ready to give up on Notcry yet.
There's a word for people who refuse to let anything go. It's called being greedy.
Maybe it sounds greedy to you, and probably naive too. But whatever you call it, that's what gives me the determination to keep fighting. Battles are fleeting, but the will to fight is a long-term commitment. Give up for even a moment, and your resolve will shatter.
Why do you always feel the need to do the right thing? No one is born to be a savior. I mean, who's gonna criticize you if you fail or give
Yeah,
up?
Genshin is all about
Don't
friendship
take this
and,
the wrong way,
you know,
but Dottore said
very
something
much
similar
of
to me.
a friendship-ish
I
kind
guess
of
the
thing.
Fatui
There
attracts
are
people who
actually
don't
some
believe in
clips
saviors.
of quote-unquote
Not
romance
necessarily.
in
It's
between,
less about
but I
belief
don't
for
think
me.
that's the main thing about Genshin
I
Impact.
just want to know how determined you really are. After all, I don't owe anything to anyone else here. Only you.
You look kinda worried.
If your arch-nemesis was about to achieve their ultimate goal, I think you might feel a little worried too.
That's true. Dottore is about to become an omniscient, omnipotent deity. That's gotta be a bitter pill to swallow. Still, you're calmer than I expected.
Obviously. I have to admit that my past self was a reckless fool who misunderstood not only the point of revenge, but how to achieve it. And as much as I want my vengeance, I know I'm not gonna get it by acting alone. If the world's taught me anything, It's to think before I act. Too bad it never taught me any other virtues, though. So, I am going to destroy Dottore. No matter what it takes.
Engi.
So, what's your plan?
I'll get to that. First, tell me, what do you think of Sandrone?
Just like Paimon said, she's a friend, part of the gang.
How much do you trust her? This is a serious question. Think carefully before you answer.
Although she's with the Fatui, she has her own values and she's helped us a lot. If nothing else, she's clearly going the extra mile for Columbina. I see no reason not to trust her.
If you say so. In that case, the three of us need to talk. I have some thoughts about her computing problem. It can be solved, but it will come with a cost.
How much? If I can afford it, I'll cover it.
Sometimes your heroism really backs me into a corner. You know that? Come on, let's go talk to her.
Ooh, we got control after all this time. God damn. After almost 4 hours, we actually can move our own characters. Wow. Yang keren di world buildingnya, storynya tipikal shonen, betul. Gila. We're already on Luna 8. Well, let me stretch for a bit. I don't think my friends are coming near time, so we can chill and just be for ourselves. You know what? I think it's a good time to stop. Yeah, I don't plan on finishing everything now, so might as well stop it today, right? Masih panjang, Kita belum ada nge-explore atau nyentuh sama sekali di sini, guys. Belum sama sekali nih, bulat-bulatannya apa lagi belum tahu lah nih. God damn, man. Oke, kalau gitu teman-teman, thank you udah nonton hari ini. Kita bakal lanjut part 2. Kalau gitu ingat jaga diri, jaga kesehatan, dan ingat saya sayang sama kalian. Thank you udah nonton. I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Gila banget. 4 jam literally dengerin mereka yapping aja sama main game. Gak jelas. Wilayah Dottore makanya. Bye-bye guys.